Yes, guys. Yes, people. Transfer deadline day is among us. And yeah, boy, there's a lot to get into in today's stream. Enzo is still not across the line. Apparently, we're still not any closer to an agreement. The 6 installment plan that we tried to offer has, I think, been rejected. Jorginho, who's got the here we go to Arsenal, that was very, very fucking quick. And I can't lie, people. I can't lie. We need to get a midfielder in ASAP. Because if we're letting Jorginho go, our only regularly available midfielder, and we aren't bringing in a replacement, do not even chat to me about top 4. Do not even chat to me about it. Don't chat to me about the Champions League. Don't chat to me about none of it. Because it ain't happening. It is not happening. Obviously, don't jump to conclusions either. I understand people are a bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous too. I won't lie to you. I'm feeling it right now. I really am. But it still could be turned around. Maybe we do just have to pay everything up front. Maybe we have to loan Enzo Fernandez back toward the end of the season, which still doesn't really help us for this season, but at least it gets the player in across the door. But we need to do something. We got to do something. Like I said, I did not mind Jorginho leaving if it guaranteed Enzo through the door or Caicedo. Apparently, it doesn't even impact either of their moves. So it makes less sense now. It makes a lot less sense. Because why are we doing it? Why are we getting rid of our only available midfielder? Our only midfielder that's capable of sitting deep, when we're still questioning who's going to come in. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense at all. But whatever. Like, I know people are going to be happy about it because they wanted Jorginho leaving, and fair enough. Like I've always said, we do need to move on from him. Rotation role as a max and nothing else from the end of this season. But selling him now, aiding our rivals in Arsenal in the title race, when we haven't even secured our own midfielders. Oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But yeah, big up everybody that's locked in. We got over 300 of you lot in here already. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're doing an early one because I do have to disappear around like 3-ish or something like that. But even then, when that's done, we're all going to go straight over to Chelsea Fan TV anyway, because Gem's about to go live. The raid is already set. So nobody go anywhere. Nobody go anywhere. Let's see what everyone's saying, though. Big up everyone. Like, subscribe, as always. Check out Jerseys FC in the description below for all your best affordable football kits. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. Like, subscribe if you want to help the channel out, and also if you just want to help me out because I've got a fucking headache with all this shit. Drop a super chat because it does help me out. And yeah, big up everybody. What is everyone saying? Enzo off. We bottled it again at the last minute. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. I'm not going to run this narrative that it's over, but it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. Screw Benfica. Screw Rui Costa. I hope they bottle the league. So do I. Fuck Rui Costa and fuck Benfica. Caicedo for 90. This is the thing that makes even less sense. Because at least with Enzo, we know what we have to do. Caicedo has just been told that Brighton just don't want to sell under any circumstances. So what? Is that our plan B? Our plan B is that we're going to run with our tail tucked between our legs, and just bend over for Brighton. And just say, take what you want. Take what you want. Pause. But the point still stands. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. If Liverpool buy Mount, I'm getting burst. That's a completely different topic, but fair enough. Big up Lewis. What a crazy start to deadline day. Big up yourself, bub. I hope you're all good. Stop the 6 installment payment. They aren't accepting because of that. Yeah, like, it all depends what the initial payment's meant to be. Because you could do like a fat initial payment and give them a bunch of small installments that could last for a year or two. and that would still be fine. I don't know the exact package that we're offering, so I can't really judge if we're being stupid with that or if Benfica are being stingy. I can't get to that right now. Letting go of Jorginho and no Enzo is actually going to be the worst thing. That's what I'm worried about. And they're two completely different types of midfielders as well. Enzo can play a lot further forward. Just doesn't make sense if Enzo's not coming in. Like, I was fine. I was getting through it yesterday because it was meant to be part of the Enzo deal or Caicedo that Jorginho would have to go the other way. And that makes sense. That's understandable. Now we're being told that Jorginho's sale has nothing to do with it. So now it makes no sense. Now it's like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? How is this meant to make any sense? Because it just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Give me a quick second. I need to sort out the tags quick. But yeah, guys, continue to hit the like button. We got nearly 400 of you man in here already. And that is mad because this was basically an emergency stream. I wasn't even meant to be going live till about 3-ish. If you don't hear anything in 4 hours, Enzo is off, as Ben Jacobs said. What? That is mad if true. Let me see. Haven't seen anything on the timeline. Right, Eriksen's out till April. United are now fucked without a midfielder. Mad. Enzo, fucking Eriksen's out till April. Craziness. Chelsea won't wait the entire night. Yeah, because we can't. We can't wait till the end of this one. We need a midfielder. We need one ASAP. It's on site if I catch Rui Costa. I completely hear you, bro. Let's send Mount their way. They need midfielders. That would be fine. But Arteta don't want him. Arteta wants Jorginho because Arteta has good talent ID. Arteta's wanted him since 2020. I saw that come from The Athletic. Let me bring that up. If I can find it. Was it from Ornstein or was it Fabrizio? Yeah, it was Ornstein. Jorginho's transfer to Chelsea from Arsenal has been, once again on the big screen, has gone down very well among the Arsenal squad and staff. The feeling is the midfielder brings technical ability, tactical understanding, experience level ideal for a title bid. Chelsea are happy with the money, so it's all a win. It's all a win. Because, like I said, it makes very good sense. Bringing him on in the last 15 to 20 minutes to kill games off and to just slow down the tempo of the game is a very good move. It improves their depth. Have all the Jorginho agenda you want. He improves Arsenal. He would have been a good option for us in that exact same role once we had sorted out our midfield. I just don't get. I just don't get at all. Big up old boys. Big up yourself, my guy. I look forward to Friday. Well, if we get a midfielder in. If we don't get a midfielder, it's fucking long. It is fucking long. Our midfield is looking like Mount, Gallagher, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. There was a tweet I wanted to bring up. Let me see if I can find it. CFC Central. Where is this? Here. I just want you all to deep this. I just want you all to deep this. Oh, there's a super chat too. I'll get to that in a little sec. I'll get us Caicedo and Enzo. I hope so, bro. I really do hope so. Fucking hell, I am very far behind on the comments. Daniel, big up for the super chat. I'll go straight down to that and I'm going to scroll back up a little bit afterwards. Matisse, bro, I don't get it, man. Big up yourself. I only just seen you in here now. Big up, my G. It's all fucked. It's all mad. And look at this, by the way. League starts this season. Jorginho 15, Kovacic 7, Kante 2, Zakaria 4, Chukwuemeka 1, Gallagher who could be leaving as a 9. He is our only consistently available midfielder. And what? We're not going to replace that. You want me to rely on 4 injury-prone midfielders? Loftus-Cheek's name isn't even in here, by the way. And he's injury-prone as fuck, too. That's what my worry is. Jorginho staying or leaving, that's not the issue. He was going to go in 6 months. I don't give a fuck. I don't think this is the right move for us. Big up Daniel saying Enzo wants to move. Why are we taking so long? All this stress. Wish we had our transfer ban, but I actually don't. That would be very bad for me from a content perspective. But yeah, why are we taking so long? I think it's because we just can't afford to pay everything up top. We can't afford to pay everything up front, my friend. And that's just killing it. What else? Rui Costa is an ego-driven? Raw. Mad. Big up, Jez. Big up, my guy. Big up, bro. Hope you're all good. Selling Jorginho in January is crazy. From a financial perspective, I get it. I get it from a financial point of view. It's just, even with that in mind, is 12 million worth selling our only fit midfielder? I don't know, man. I don't know. The only good thing is that I didn't really have any expectations for this season. I'm just not really happy with the fact that we're helping Arsenal out. That is annoying. Bowley doesn't know. I'm not saying that. Even though I do think this is a bit of an L on our front, I'm not saying that. This window still gives me full confidence in Bowley, but this is a bit of a mistake. It's a bit of an L. This is all Gallagher's fault. Yep, this is Gallagher's fault. Send that guy to the reserves. Tell him he ain't playing a minute for Chelsea unless he leaves. Because this is just shit. We got another super chat. Let me find that. United need to sign a midfielder. Yeah, bro, it's a bit long for you, Sashin. It's a little bit long for you. Fucking crazy. What else is everybody saying? Yeah, bro, it's all just long. It's all just fucking long, man. You've seen that too, the appearance one. And this is my problem. If there is a replacement coming in, whatever. But you're telling me there's no replacement and we're still making the sale? How is that meant to make sense? How the fuck is that meant to make sense? Miz, we're about to have the best transfer window in our history. Miz? And we're crying about a 31-year-old Deadwood leaving with 6 months left on his contract, who doesn't even start if everyone's fit. He does start if everybody's fit. Like, come on. Jorginho usually starts for us. He started the most for us in the last 3 years, whether players have been fit or not. So I 100% don't understand that. If we bring in a midfielder, cool. If we don't bring in a midfielder, that's a very sticky end to the season. That is a very sticky end to the season. Fox is saying they're just finding a replacement. Just chill. Get the replacement in, and then I will chill. Until then, I've got every reason to be concerned. You might want to talk to me about top 4, potentially getting back in the race. We're selling our only fit midfielder, and we're potentially not bringing in a replacement in time. And you want me to be calm about that? No. Why would I? That makes no sense. Lewis, you have sold Jorginho for money or on a free like we did to Rudy. I would have kept him and let him go on a free. 6 months if he goes and he goes back to Italy. I don't give a shit. First off, we're still questioning whether we're getting a replacement through the door or not. And we're also helping our rivals. I'd rather we let him go for free. Really would. Man said sub in Marina real quick. Let's not. We're not jumping to that. I'm good. I don't need that. Can't wait for the Ross Barkley type announcement coming soon. Don't even, bro. Don't even. To be fair, this season is most likely a dub either way, so I don't care about the midfield gap. I just want Enzo for next season. Yeah, even if we get Enzo for next season, I mean, that is fine, but we're still going to have that massive hole in the midfield for the season. It is what it is. But Josh says Lewis has those post-cry eyes going on. Get this man a tissue. Yeah, I need a tissue for my nose, not my eyes, but still. Big up yourself, bro. Big up. If we don't get Enzo, we might as well sign Jude Bellingham for 120 million in the summer. If we can't get Enzo for now, get him in for the summer. Like, as a compromise, just sort that out. That would be fine. It would be more ideal that we get a midfielder in now, but Enzo through the door is what matters first and foremost. Just make sure that happens. Ending the January window with a weaker midfield than when we started. Hey, don't panic. Don't panic. Jorginho's leaving. Everything's fine, bro. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Big up yourself anyway, Accelerates. Big up. Selling Jorginho to Arsenal is the issue. Let's be honest. First rule of business, why strengthen the opposition? Hey, I'm glad somebody understands. I'm glad somebody understands, Tony. Big up yourself, bro, because I don't get it either. Arteta sees how he wants to use Jorginho. He's very happy with the transfer. He's going to use him in the same role that I've been screaming for Chelsea to use him in. And they're going to go in the league. They're going to go in the fucking league. And also, just for the record, I will not be celebrating Jorginho winning the league title for anybody thinking that. Fuck that for a laugh. I know I've wanted to see him lift the league, not in an Arsenal shirt. Fuck that. I'm good. Lewis, let's just get Amrabat. I did see that. I think he skipped training because he's trying to force a move to Barca. Todd Bowley, get in there. Get in there, bruv. So if you get Amrabat, cool. Check Matt Law tweet. Cool. Now have a quick look. He just says who blinks first. CL Merlo on Enzo said, what is this? Chelsea and Benfica are not close to reaching an agreement for Enzo, and at this time, the transfer looks complicated despite the offer of 120 million in 6 payments. The English continue trying to unlock the departure of the Argentine, who has decided to stay out of it. Apparently, he's not playing tonight either because he wasn't really in training, although that does make sense. Still in negotiations, though. Still in negotiations. It's a bit long. Yeah, I didn't know. Did he think I was Miz? Like, I big up Miz and everything. Like, no hate towards him, nothing. But yeah, I ain't Miz. Couple more super chats. Let me get to them. Cool. Gallagher and Hall pivot. Oh, don't even start, brother. Don't even start. Our directors will get it done, Lewis. There's no way, even if we pay more and agree, let Jorginho go for free or overseas, not Arsenal. That is a signal. Yep. And we're all going to get raided with Jorginho title picks when they lift the league title. I can't fucking wait for that one. What else is everybody saying? I got the super chats now. Lewis, my bad. Okay, no worries, brother. No worries. We ain't getting top 4. I've made peace. So have I. I've accepted that in general. But just weakening our midfield makes no sense to me. No sense. And plus, I was trying to tell myself that, hey, if we just beat Dortmund and we get ourselves on the right side of the bracket for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. Who knows what could happen? Now, if we don't get a midfielder, don't even chat to me about it. Don't even chat to me. I ain't here for it. But big up yourself, Batiste. Top Dog also says, pretty sure people were saying the same things when Willian joined them, and look how that worked out. Completely different, though. First off, for me personally, I never rated Willian and I wanted him to leave. So with the fans that wanted Jorginho gone, I kind of understand it, even though I don't agree with it. But it's a completely different sort of context. When Willian joined, Arsenal were 8th. Arsenal were 8th. And they were using him as a starter. Jorginho's not coming in to be a starter. He's coming in to be depth. He's coming in to a much better Arsenal squad than the Arsenal squad that Willian went to. They are two completely different teams at two completely different spectrums. So, yeah, it's easy to say, like, it's just the same as Willian. It's not. It's not. But I understand that anyway. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I said this is more fun than signing. Hey, if we don't get a midfielder and Jorginho goes, I do not want to hear anything from you about top 4. I don't want to hear a single thing. Don't want to hear a single thing. What else is everyone saying? Well, man said when Jorginho strips an Arsenal shirt. God willing. God willing. God willing. I would love that transfer to flop. I just don't think it will. I don't think it will. Let's hope he does a Willian or a Luiz. Preferably not a Luiz, because I can't lie, Luiz did all right at Arsenal. For the situation that they were in, he did decent. Yeah, he had a couple bozo moments, but I mean, David Luiz was the definition of bozo gene. So that's not too surprising. What else is everyone saying? Chelsea has spoken to Inter about Nicolo Barella's availability. Okay. If we're bringing in Barella, then I feel a bit calmer about it. Just make sure we're settled in midfield at the very least. If one is going out, one has to be coming in. One has to be coming in. Again, if you can replace Jorginho by the end of the window, it's different. It's fine. It's fine. Georgie won't be sold unless we have replacements, but he's already being sold and we don't know about the replacements, my friend. So I'm not too sure. Happy Jorginho is going day. I'm having my own little party later. So's Alex. So's Josh. So's a few people. And enjoy it. Fair enough. Like, if you've wanted the guy gone for years, I'm not going to take it away from you today. Just enjoy it. Do your thing. We're going to have different opinions about it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If you're enjoying it, you enjoy your day, brother. You enjoy your day. And I don't even mean that in a petty way. Enjoy it if you want to enjoy it. But to me, I can't even look at this in a positive way unless someone else is coming through. I can't. Because, yeah, any sort of positivity about the window, like, we've just gone and weakened our midfield. I don't get it. Lewis, do you think worst case Bodie triggers the release clause last minute? I hope so. I hope so. Really hope so. Enzo is missing today's game. Maybe some hope. No, that's also just because what was it? Because he skipped training yesterday. So it's understandable. It's totally understandable. It's like partly because of the negotiations, but it's also not 100% because of it. I can't believe we've just sold Jorginho and not got a midfielder in. I'll hold my tongue on that till deadline. If we don't bring a midfielder in, though, if we don't, boy, that window went straight from a 7 to a 5. Real quick. Real quick. It's not one of our worst windows ever, though. It's not one of our worst windows. That's a bit of a step far. I won't say that. Like, this is still a season where I have never predicted us to make top 4. So I wouldn't say it was one of our worst windows. Compare this to 2017 and 2020 and 2015. It don't come close. Don't even come near to that. Anything else? Harrison Hunter says, I think Todd wants Santos, Carney, and Casady midfield. Casady's gone to Reading till the end of the season, my friend. Santos, we still need to sort out his work permit. Carney, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind seeing him get a bit more game time. Fuck it. Fuck it. Lewis, who becomes the new vice captain? Wouldn't it be? It probably will be one of Mount or James, wouldn't it? Or Thiago Silva. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it would just be Silva. No, not Jorginho. Asby and Thiago Silva as our captains. That makes sense. I don't know what Thiago Silva's English is like, but he leads on the pitch. So I wouldn't mind him being given the captain's armband. I think anyone else could. I don't think anyone else would have an issue with it. But yeah, I think he would be our vice captain. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section. I'll see it in a little sec. Who will take penalties? Probably be Havertz or James. Or Sterling. Havertz, James, or Sterling. I'm not sure, because I did see Sterling against Leicester. He was going to take the penalty in that game before the penalty decision got ruled out for VAR. And Havertz was still on the pitch. So it could still be Sterling. Could be Havertz. Could be James. Personally, I'd want it to be Reece James. I think he's got a great penalty technique. I haven't seen him miss a penalty yet. Havertz, I've seen him miss a penalty, but I've seen him score one too. I think his record for us is 2 penalties to 1. I think it's 2 penalties to 1. So yeah, could be Havertz, could be James. Sterling, I think he's missed a few for City, but I think he'd still push himself in there. But yeah, one of those three. One of those three. Reading Twitter is hilarious. Some are depressed, some are partying. Yeah, it's so 50-50 over there. It's so 50-50. You got the anti-Jorginho lot who are just celebrating. And fair play to you, man. Have your day. Have your day. And you got the guys who like Jorginho, who are just questioning the fuck out of this. If we bring in a midfielder, if we bring in a replacement, fine. Fine. If not, then whatever. But don't talk to me about top 4. Do not even talk to me about it. Genuine question. Why do Chelsea fans hate Jorginho so much? Was he that bad? They hold him solely responsible for our gameplay being so slow. And I get there's aspects where he is definitely culpable for it. But to me, I think the whole team's to blame for it. Havertz is fucking slow on the ball. Mount is slow on the ball. Kovacic, to be fair, he can be quick on it, but it's sometimes there, sometimes not. Kante, slow on the ball, not got a great final ball. Ruben, slow on the ball, not got a great final ball. I think that's a team problem, personally, but it's all put down on Jorginho's head. That's why the hate's there. That and also because he just gets torn apart in transition. And yeah, that is a negative with Jorginho. That is. Man said, yeah. The trim is coming. The trim is coming. Trim is coming. Check all about Argentina tweet. Huh? All right, cool. All about Argentina. What's he saying? A source related to the transfer assured RTPPT, I'm guessing that's some Portuguese news article, that Enzo will be staying at Benfica. Fuck off. Whatever. Alright, cool. They already replaced Jorginho. A fresh pack of training cones just came in. We're all good. See, this is the thing I don't get, Josh, because you go at me on Chelsea Fan TV for saying that I always get at players who have done a lot for the club, but now you're here getting at Jorginho. I don't understand it, brother. I don't understand. But I get it. You wanted Jorginho gone from the start. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But no replacement coming in at that cost just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense at all. Minute of silence for Jorginho leaving. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if I can be bothered for it because it's Arsenal. I don't know the legitimacy of that one, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Jorginho was third in the Ballon d'Or in 2021 and they got him for 12 million. He's a winner too, and he's got a great mentality as well. One that will be crucial in a title race. People don't deep it. We are helping Arsenal a lot with this transfer. And I think for a lot of people, they're going to have to see it to believe it. And fair enough. But when it happens, don't be pissed. Don't be pissed. Koulibaly's been having stinkers and now his bestie's gone. Large oof. Well, he's gone in the summer anyway, so it's not even that deep. Unless he wants to sit down on his contract. If he wants to do that, fair play. You do that. Who's becoming the new vice captain? I think it'll be Silva, bro. I think it'll be Silva. Yeah, everyone's just saying Enzo deal off. Enzo deal off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Fucking long, bro. Fucking long. Absolutely long. Who cares? You already think we're not. But you think we will. So I don't get why you're so gassed if there's no midfielder coming in. Lewis, what would you rate the window out of 10? I'll have to wait till we get a midfielder. If we don't, it might be a 5 or a 6. I won't go lower than a 5 because I don't think it's been a terrible window. But it will be one of those where there's positives and there's negatives to it. Positives and negatives. Everyone's saying, what, is there more news? Yeah, no. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's it. As things stand, Enzo Fernandez will continue to play for Benfica, with Chelsea very unlikely to trigger the release clause. Shit. Fucking shit. A source assures Fernandez will stay at Benfica. I don't know the legitimacy of that one, but it don't look good. And I feel like a lot of people are agreeing with it because the whole comments just say Enzo deal is off. Boy. Fucking hell. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really behind on the comments because I'm just going off on my own tangent. But thanks for letting me know, everyone. Someone said Kepa vice captain. Nah. I do think he's decent in the dressing room, but I still wouldn't give him the armband. All right, let me go through all this Enzo deal. Off. Whatever happens, just don't give Brighton 100 mil for Caicedo. It might even get to that point, you know. It might get to that point. Because here's the thing. We'll say whatever happens, don't give Brighton 100 million for Caicedo. If we were going back in for him, we were going to do that anyway. Because in what other way would that make sense? What would they sell for any less? We know Brighton's stance. We're not selling. Not selling. Just ended. The man said Mount and Gallagher in the pivot. Don't even do that to me, bruv. Cheeky late move for Alexis Garcia from Girona. I need to do my research on him. I don't know anything about that guy personally. But we'll see. Some people saying fake source. Is that source legitimate? Man said, what has he done for the club? Like, he was crucial in us winning the Champions League throughout the run. Obviously, like, you're just going to look at Kante's 4 Man of the Match awards and you'll completely ignore how well Jorginho played in the pivot with him. But Jorginho was as crucial. Also, our only UEFA Player of the Year in Chelsea history. Second highest position in the Ballon d'Or in Chelsea history. And we're going to say, what has he done for the club? Josh, you're waffling, bro. You're absolutely waffling. You're my guy and everything, but you're waffling. Stop worrying. We are big Chelsea. Todd is cooking. I'm not worried about our long term. I'm not worried about our long-term future. I said Jorginho was leaving in 6 months anyway. I don't think this helps us now, and I think this helps Arsenal. That's my problems. That is my problems. Man said, God willing, plastic ankles Pulisic will be next. Fucking hell, bruv. Well, I mean, Pulisic's probably leaving in the summer anyway, because I think most of our old attack is going. Personally, you might keep one, but other than that, yeah, they're probably all going. Probably Scott, we're clearing out, getting better one bum at a time. I completely agree. Completely agree. But then you shouldn't get angry at me for saying I want most of the squad sold. Super chat. We got another super chat. Oh, my guys say Jorginho was robbed for Ballon d'Or. Run it back. Hey, you won't hear anything against me on that. I'm with you. I'm with you. Whose fault is this on? What? Jorginho leaving? Well, obviously, like, it's Bowley and the board and Potter. They've all agreed on it. And I don't agree with it personally, but I'm also not going to single them out and say, oh, Bowley out, Potter out, or anything like that. I don't agree with it, but I think our window has also been good enough that I still have faith in all of them. I just don't really agree with this if there's no one coming in. Big up Felix saying, could it be Bowley downplaying paying the release clause at the last minute while Rui is forcing the news of only release clause will be accepted? That way we have to pay the release clause. I'm bricking it. Maybe. If we do it, we do it. And fine. I've got no problems with that. I'm just a little bit worried that we won't. And we're a midfielder short. Yep. Big up yourself, Kai. Big up yourself. People saying the source is not trustworthy. I hope so. I don't know if it's legit or not. I really don't. I'll bring that one off anyway. But we all seen it. Who is RPPT? Let me see. Who is that? I think that's a Portuguese news page. Like it's like Portuguese news channel or something like that. Bakayoko deal looks off. Well, hey, we need a midfielder. So long. What's this Bakayoko shit now? Don't tell me it's another one that's off. Are you being serious? Timu Bakayoko's loan move from AC Milan to US Cremonese has hit a snag over fees and wages. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, innit? This is so tapped. Hey, fuck it. Hey, Bakayoko, what about a 6-month cameo, bruv? Fuck it, we need a midfielder. Oh, Timmy Bakayoko. Fuck it. Let's go. Don't let Lewis fool you. I defo did not. Why did Fabrizio not? That is a fair point. I feel like if Ornstein or Fabrizio said the same thing, I'd fully believe it. They're probably waiting for confirmation. But it's still not good. Crucial or not, we are a man down in midfield. Yep, I see it. Yes, so Vigil Ward does nothing for the club. Okay, yeah, but I'm sure you would have celebrated Lampard being second. So I don't understand it. Like, individual awards are individual awards, but doing that at the club that you're at is a success for the club. Like, what are we talking about? That's just your agenda talking, bro. Hey, big up Harry in the chat. Big up yourself, my guy. It's all mad. Anything else? Yeah, at least we got some money. A little 12 million in the bag. Fuck it. Guess we could use that for João Felix's contract or some shit. Lewis, Jorginho needed... No. Both of them were unbelievable in that run. Don't do that. Don't do that. It wasn't Jorginho holding Kante's hand. Both of them were unbelievable. They were both unbelievable. Pulisic, the first player I've seen injured get shoot. Fucking hell, bro. Anything else? I said it, Lewis. In 4 hours, we'll find out. So you're saying 4 p.m. or something? 4 p.m. It's looking a bit mad. It's like the sun. They're like the sun. Oh, okay. If they're the sun, then forget it. Forget it. Now I can see the vision. Bakayoko and Gallagher pivot. Lewis is trying to cook something. Yeah, let's cook, bro. But nobody eat it. Nobody eat it. For your own health and safety, nobody eat. But let me cook. Let me cook. That Bakayoko Gallagher Mount midfield free. Beautiful football. I will be there no matter what. I will be hella bevved because I can't watch that shit sober. But I'm here. Jokes about keeping Bakayoko is too premature for my stress levels. My bad, bro. My bad. No, Lewis, that's an enemy to progress. Fucking hell, bruv. Fucking hell. What else is everybody saying? Bro just paid the release clause. Bro just paid a release clause, then negotiate contract length. No, but that's all agreed. Like the contract and personal terms of Enzo is all agreed. I think that was said like a few days ago. The problem is just Rui Costa. Rui Costa and the installment plan and everything like that. But I agree, like, just pay the fucking release clause at this point. Save us all the stress. Save us all the stress. Hey, Sportswire's in here. Oh, my days. Big up yourself, bro. Big up. 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Raw, Fabrizio's doing his own little live stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. Has Jorginho signed yet? We could still turn it down. He's already at the training ground doing the medical. So yeah, that ship sailed. That ship sailed. He got the here we go before I was even awake, bruv. Before I was even awake. Matt, you don't like my Bakayoko Mount Gallagher midfield free? Well, what's wrong with you, bruv? Come on, man. You got a generational talent in there. The blonde version of the generational talent. And you got Timmy Bakayoko, bruv. The next Yaya Toure, bruv. That's a great midfield free. We're going to cook, bro. We're winning the Champions League. Jorginho, breaking news, Jorginho already caused a goal in Arsenal training because he's too slow like a tortoise. I hope he did. I hope he did. Really hope he did. Pies news. Pies news. What's Pies said? Oh, that's not news. That's an article he's posted. He's probably written it. Chelsea's current profiles in midfield are a disaster. At the time of writing, Chelsea have no recognised six, and those who would fill in there are not good enough and limit other strengths. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. We had 1-6 and he's at Arsenal right now. But we move. Mike gets his birthday present at last. Jorginho out of Chelsea. Enjoy. Enjoy. Like, I get it. All this energy for Jorginho leaving is the same energy I'd have if Havertz was leaving. Fair enough. Cook. I'm not going to take away anyone's happiness from them. It is what it is. Well, what's everyone... Aaron Chambers is just going mad saying it's off. Who's saying it? Who's saying it? Bro, you need to check your oxygen level. Man is hallucinating. Bakayoko Gallagher. Oh, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with a Bakayoko Gallagher pivot? What else? If Ziyech goes to PSG, is that a big loss? Shit, I need to stop shaking this camera. Fucking hell. Depends. Because Ziyech is in good form right now. He's had a very good last couple of games. I was interested to see what Potter would do with him. I don't know. To be honest, because I could say injuries, but Sterling's back in training. Pulisic's back in training. We've got Madueke in. We've got Felix. We've got Mudryk. We've even got the hideous twins. So we do have depth. It's not really the biggest a loss, but he is in good form. He's been our best attacker the last 2 games. So, yeah, it all just depends on how you're looking at it. Fucking hell. Man said Hudson O'Dear. What is that? What is that? Fabrizio Video. Has he said anything in the video? Has he said anything in the video? Let me see if anyone's posted anything. Let me see. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I don't see anything. Absolute Chelsea hasn't posted anything mad. Yeah, I don't think there's been any other updates. Conor Gallagher won't be allowed to join rivals such as Newcastle and Manchester United on loan this month. All right. United were interested. What? United were interested in Gallagher. This is news to me. This is news to me. Newcastle we heard about. We did hear about Newcastle, but Man United. I mean, fair enough. They are top 4 rivals, and I guess we're still got an eye out for top 4. But yeah, that don't really make the most sense to me. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. I get that. Just surprised to see United's name is in there. Guys, continue to roll through like any questions or topics you want to discuss. You got over 700 of you lot in here. 200 likes. Big up everybody. Let's try and get to 300. Oh, RTP. I haven't seen anyone post anything though, so I don't know if that's legitimate or not, my friends. But big up yourself anyway. Yeah, I can't see anything. Can't see anything on there. Let me check Dodgers. Let me see what Chelsea Dodgers saying. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Are we not really waiting for Benfica to get a replacement? They had a replacement lined up. Was it Varela or something? They had somebody lined up. I saw a name from Boca Juniors yesterday. Oh, Fabrizio said Chelsea are still trying to get Enzo. All he said was we're still waiting for the green light. Okay, that's a bit vague. That's a bit vague. I did see that as well. Eriksen's injured. That's it. That would make sense then. Fucking Eriksen to Gallagher, though. What a downgrade. What a downgrade. Bud says who's taking our pens now? I think it's one of James, Sterling, or Havertz. I think it would be one of those 3. I'd personally take James over the other 2. But I could see Havertz take it. Like, he could do with a stat pad. And it would be good for his confidence. Same thing with Raheem Sterling. But I'd personally give it to James. Personally give it to James. Vardiol in the summer, that's not happening. I don't think that's happening. We spent like how much on centre backs, and we're gonna get another one. I don't know. I wouldn't be against it, but I'd be very surprised. I'd be very, very surprised. Are you going to stream the whole day because it's deadline day? No, I'm going to take a little break in the middle of the afternoon, and then I'll be back later tonight. Bakayoko, Beneventi, Jorginho midfield. Or you have to... I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I like my YouTube channel. I'm trying not to get bagged. Chelsea and Benfica are still in discussions over Enzo Fernandez, but there are backup options in case the deal collapses. Okay, that's calm. That's a bit calmer. At least we have contingency plans in place. Let me see. Can I get a direct quote up from Twitter? There we go. Chelsea and Benfica are still in discussions over Enzo Fernandez, but there are backup options in case the deal collapses. The Mittenmeister says, have we just been bent over, Arsenal fan? No, you haven't. And I'm not even shitting you when I say that. Jorginho is good depth for you. Jorginho is very good depth. Bring him on in the last 10, 15 minutes of a game when you're in a winning position and you want to slow down the tempo and have control of possession. Jorginho will come on and he'll do that. It'll be a very simple job. He'll do it. And yeah, it will strengthen your depth. All you lot have wanted for this window is better depth. You've brought in Trossard. You brought in that Kiwi or guy or whatever his name is. Never heard of him, but I guess he's decent. And you brought in Jorginho. You guys have strengthened your depth. You lot haven't been bent over. You haven't. Because you're not even planning on starting him. He's just depth. So yeah, you're fine, bro. You're fine, honestly. My mood would be a lot different if it was the other case. Like, if I was streaming and it was Willian to Arsenal, I wouldn't be talking like this. Off the bench, though, it works. New vice captain. That's come around a couple of times. I think it will be Thiago Silva, personally. I think it will be Silva. Disastrous if we sell. Gallagher ain't going. It was going to be one of Gallagher or Jorginho, and it is now Jorginho. But at least it sounds like we will have a midfielder coming in, which is optimistic. That can fill me with a bit of optimism, and that's fine. Lewis, you keep saying bring him on, low. You know he has to start for them in some big games. Like, they need another starter. But they've got one game a week, bro. They got one game a week. They don't need to rotate that much. What are they rotating for? They have one match a week. They can play the same 11 each week. It's just about improving their depth. So Jorginho will be there as depth. The only way he'll be starting is if Partey gets that, if Partey gets that I won't say because I value my YouTube account, then yeah, then he'll be starting. Until then, he's a bench option. They're not in any of the, well, actually, tell a lie. They're in the Europa League. But Europa League shit until the semis anyway. Yeah, so unless they face Barcelona or some madness, like, it should still be fine in that. Yeah, I just deeped the Europa League. I forgot they were even in that shit. But I mean, Europa League is such a downgrade from the Champions League. It's a massive downgrade. There's like 5 good teams in there. So I mean, he'll still play well in those games too. But I was more talking about the league specifically. Can't fit in their system. But then why does Arteta want him? Why has Arteta wanted him since 2020? Like, he obviously has a plan for him. Apparently, Arteta was the one that wanted him at Man City all those years ago. So we could say, yeah, he's not a party. Yeah, he's not a Xhaka. Doesn't mean he's not going to go into that midfield and do well. Jorginho deal is done according to Fabrizio. Yeah, we already knew that. He's already in Arsenal. He's already in Arsenal. You paneling stuff. Oh shit, yeah, I've been going live for nearly an hour. Nearly an hour. Steinberg tweet. I'll send the link out in a couple minutes. I'll send the link out in a few minutes. Jacob Steinberg. All right, cool. What's he said? Benfica are trying to complete a deal for Enzo Fernandez's replacement. Okay. Optimism. That sounds a little bit better. Benfica are trying to complete a deal for Enzo Fernandez's replacement. If that's the holdup, let's go. Get me my Enzo at the end of the window, and yeah, we're fine. At least we'll have the midfielder coming in. Still don't think Jorginho to Arsenal is the right move, but yeah, whatever. It's done now. It is done now. At least now I'm not thinking we're now one midfielder down, because it does seem a little bit more optimistic now. Oh, not that one. Oh, is there another one? Okay, cool. Let me find it. Bear with me. Apparently, that's not the one that they wanted to talk about. Check Chelsea Dodgers, they're saying. Benfica continuing to insist that Chelsea pay Enzo Fernandez's clause in one go. See all that optimism. Pew! Long. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I've seen it. Old news. I get it. Fuck's sake. Right. Same thing from Pies. Benfica still asking for release clause in one go or nothing. The deal unlikely as it stands. Whatever. Long. Man said brown envelopes recycling news causing confusion. Can't be asked. Hey, get to them contingency plans, my people. Get to those contingency plans, because this, if we could pay that in one go, I feel like we would. Why does Benfica need all the money at once? Because they're stingy bastards. That's why. Because they're stingy bastards. And Rui Faria is a prick. He's an absolute prick. That's why. Can't be bothered. Let's just buy Rui. Yeah, buy him and put him in the loan army. Send him to Vitesse for 10 years. Dickhead. Absolute dickhead. That was a super chat. I see Chelsea triggering the release clause. I would like to see that too, bro. Right now, I see us being asked to trigger the release clause. I don't know if we will do it, though. Hey, yeah, but we still have Bakayoko, people. We need a sit-in six. Like, I mean, there is one there. Timu Bakayoko, you already know the vibes. You never know. Oh, boy. Yeah, Corey. I've been going for an hour. Fuck it. Let me see what everyone else is saying. Let me see what else everybody is saying. I know the Jorginho celebration stream will still be going on. And you know what? I'll let him cook. Hell, we might even get the confirmation tweet from Arsenal during this. That'll be a laugh. But yeah, link is going out. This will be one of 2 streams as well, by the way. We will be live again in the evening, probably around 7-ish. So keep an eye out. Insta as well. Can't forget Insta. Cool. Big up. Fucking wait, Sabitzer? Sabitzer news? What? Are you saying anything about Sabitzer?
I can't even lie. That Alvarez, that Edson Alvarez, here we go tweet is going to slap. That's going to hit like crack.
Wait, would I? No way. 2 deadline days we start going in for.
Bro, I'm telling you now as well. Do you know what else is going to hit like crack? That Gallagher Hall pivot on Friday is going to hit like crack. That is going to be beautiful.
I will not be sober for that Fulham game. I will not be sober.
Oh, let it happen, bro. Let it happen.
Where the fuck is... Why are people talking about Sabitzer?
Oh, man.
I am so baffed.
I know. Keep it peas right, you know. We should go back in for Marco Van Hinkle. Bro, that's a shout, you know. Go and bring him back.
No, we can bring him for a 6-month run. Reload it, bro. We need the DM.
But how you guys doing? You guys having a good day?
I'm loving life.
I'm having a fantastic day. Yeah, I'm loving life at the moment.
I feel like the Jorginho party is at the bottom and you man are just doing your thing and you're enjoying yourself. I'm just thinking, get me a fucking midfielder.
I'm just laughing.
Bring me in a midfielder.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this Jorginho thing because I'm not too upset that he left, but I'm also...
Do you know what it is, right? Like the Jorginho thing, like I just don't care anymore. Like he's leaving, it is what it is. Like, who cares? It's more the fact of like we genuinely may end this window with literally no replacement. We may have gone into this window and left with less midfielders than we had.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, we get midfield the number 1 priority. So let's just take one out.
Someone posted a tweet. I can't remember who it was, but we have 8 midfield options for the pivot right now. 5 of them are youth players and 1's a lone player.
And 3 are injured, no?
Whoever's playing music, don't do that because you're going to get me copyrighted.
And of the 2 that are remaining, of the 2 that aren't either youth players or lone players, 1 is currently injured. And we've got 1 midfielder that is not a youth player.
And you know what? That's just kind of like... So far, yeah, Boli have done really well, right? But the lack of planning, if we really don't line a midfielder and we let a midfielder who could potentially help us go, that's horrible planning, man. Regardless of how you feel about Jorginho. I know people are filled with like emotions and endorphins and excited, but the reality is we're 1 midfielder less, right? And he's actually one of the players that...
Yeah, and Jorginho is actually one of our only midfielders who stays healthy consistently as well. So it's like...
It's not really about Jorginho more. For me, it's more about bodies, man. It's just like we don't have enough midfielders.
It's not Jorginho as a player, as a player is not the issue. It's like, as Kai said, it's the planning. It's the fact of why you letting your only 6 go when you've got
just pay the release clause. I don't give a fuck. Does any of us care about Champions League? We're not gonna get Champions League next season anyway, man. I
see people like. I see the names we've been like linked with, like apart from him, and it's like I see Savić, I see Barella. That's not a fucking replacement, fam. They're 8s. Like, how's that working?
Maybe they don't want a replacement.
So you want to play with no 6? That's calm.
Maybe they do. I don't ask Potter. Potter and Vivell seem to sign off on this, so I'm going to trust those guys.
Josh, do you think we're gonna get Enzo? Do you think we're gonna go all in?
Do I think what?
Do you think we're gonna get Enzo?
I couldn't hear you over Scott's tears. What were you saying?
Do you think we're gonna get Enzo, man?
Correct.
Yeah, I do actually.
You do think so? I don't know, man. For me, they've gone too much now. They're gonna get like a fucking like pie on their face if they don't like they actually sign him, man. I think they've gone too deep into it for not to get him, man.
Well, we've just heard again that they gotta pay the full release clause in one go.
Yeah,
I'm
but
starting to feel
but
if
also
they would.
From
So-
what I've gathered, yeah, from the different reports, Chelsea don't want to pay the release clause, and also Chelsea doesn't want to pay more than 120 million. Also, Chelsea doesn't want to pay more than the installment that they have, which is 5 installments. So I do understand why Benfica's point of view, right, negotiation wise, because for them to get the money up front is good. If we could kind of compensate for the fact that we're not going to give them all the money at once, like giving them a bit more than the release clause, I think there could be a possibility, or that we give them more of the money at what, like upfront and less installments. So there's a lot of ways to do it. Just Chelsea refused to do it. Chelsea are like, we're gonna take your player now. We're not gonna pay the release clause, but we're gonna give you similar price for different installments. Which is, from Benfica's point of view, I understand. This guy, he is like the most talked about midfielder right now, man, in the world. So I do understand why they don't want to give him away mid-season when they could potentially win the league.
Give him
Our-
away.
Yeah, our negotiation should be like
120
kind of
million,
make it-
giving someone away.
Yeah, but Josh, from their point of view, right? Based on what I've just explained, right? Do you think?
Their point of view should be, "Thank you, Daddy. Can I have another?"
I don't think so though, because we're gonna win the league as well. So for them, we have to make it more attractive than the release clause.
Understand?
I think you guys are looking at it from Chelsea point of view, right? We're not trying to look at it.
Scott, go ahead and tutor me on finance, Scott. Let me give me some financial advice.
Do you understand how this works from their point of view? Why
Scott,
they
you know
sell
what?
their
If you
best
ever
player
told me to turn
Why
down
are they going
120
to
million,
sell
I would
their best
fire
player
you instantly.
halfway
Stupid
through a
prick.
title-winning season?
God, I love the
At what
sarcasm.
point does that make sense that they go to sell their best player during a title-winning
Because
season?
they're not going to get 120 million again.
They will in the summer. Like they literally.
Josh ain't having it today, mate. Josh ain't having it.
He
Josh,
isn't.
what's happening, man?
It's
Josh
jokes.
ain't having it today.
Hey, this energy when
Must
Kante
have had a bad
leaves,
pizza this morning.
bro. The moment Kante leaves as well.
Bad review of pizza
Oh,
today,
guess
Josh.
who's signing a new deal, Scott? Your
Oh, it's
favorite
gonna hit
player.
like crack when he leaves.
Oh my God,
Ooh,
we're
that's gonna hit
going
like
for
crack.
Marcel.
Guys,
Marcel
relax.
Sabitzer from Bayern, man. We're going for Marcel Sabitzer from Bayern, man.
Bro, this guy's a fucking 10, isn't
No.
he? Is it? I swear he's a 10.
And this is what I feared at the start of this window, that we don't get our main target, and now we're just randomly targeting someone else like Savić. I just think if this Enzo deal doesn't happen, Chelsea just relax and reassess things in the summer. It's better for us.
I hate the backup option thing because our backup option is shit. You either have a profile
Oh,
or
no,
not.
nothing for 4, yeah.
Yeah, but
You
guess
get-
what,
yeah, you get
Kai?
the
We're now in a
profile.
position where we need to get someone. So, like,
You man think I'm joking, but when we get hit with that Bakayoko Gallagher Mount
Nah,
midfield,
man, I
three-
think
on the real,
I
this
think-
is the thing.
I think you guys are being a bit.
Everyone
too-
said, "Oh, this backup shit, bro." We need someone. So, like,
Oh,
So that's the thing. You don't sell your Jorginho when you don't get the player
someone
first.
that's
Nah,
the-
you know what? I'm gonna give
the ball away.
I'm gonna give Boli the
Let's
benefit
go.
of a doubt, man, because so far he surprised. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it because he's actually like revolutionized our team, right? I might not agree with the Jorginho sale now, but I wouldn't mind if he went in the summer for free after we already signed a midfielder. My issue with the Jorginho sale is the fact that we don't have a replacement, and that's what I have issue with.
Yeah,
Selling
that's, I think
Jorginho-
that's what everyone has an issue with.
Is it?
though.
No. A lot of people are saying Jorginho is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and why are we selling him? Blah blah blah. That's where I disagree with them.
Yeah, that's
But I-
stupid.
Yeah,
I
you
do
know what it
agree
is,
with the
like-
point that we don't have a signing though.
Do you know what it is,
I've been
guys?
fine
Like,
to say move on from Jorginho. I'm fine. Like if you went
Just
in
get
the
a
summer,
replacement.
it's cool.
I'll say,
But
do you know
right
what-
now,
like,
we're
what it
letting
is,
him go.
it's-
I don't know if a replacement's coming in.
it's literally just like typical Chelsea, where it's the two ends of extremes, and it's like there's very few people in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
Josh, that's
Either
why I want Mount to
people are
follow him.
going
That's
over the top with it in terms of him leaving and not thinking about the repercussions of what it means if we don't sign someone, and then people are going the other way where it's like you said, they're treating him like he is literally the second coming of God, and it's like, nah, he's not. Like, he was like, him leaving is fine. This is the thing, and it's like I was thinking about this like after yesterday, and I don't actually care about him leaving in terms of where he's going. The fact they want to get money, that's fair enough. Like, I understand that. It's purely just we're like you said, we're letting him go when there's literally no, like, we haven't got the replacement, we haven't got the backup even. Like, there's not thought in terms of who replaces him in the team, at least not yet. Like, if as Lewis has said like earlier, if Enzo comes in or if Caicedo comes in or whoever, then
Who's playing music?
fuck knows. But
Yeah,
yeah, say one of those guys comes in, then we
Oh,
can
this
like
is
look
our
back,
spice.
then we
Let's
can
let
look
Scott
back
get
on
this
this
point.
transfer and it's like it's calm, like it's
Yeah.
fair enough. Him leaving was fair enough because we got a replacement in and whatnot. But as it stands right now, hey, this is what I'm taking a piss because it's funny as fuck. Because there's a chance we don't get Enzo now. we
We
literally
got
like,
Ruben, we got Ruben Loftus Cheeks. We got the minerals.
oh mate, I
We
forgot
got the
about
English
Ruben.
midfield, mate.
We got the English muffin team, man.
Ruben
Are
Gallagher,
you
man.
ready, by the
season-
way? Are you ready for that Mount Gallagher or Gallagher Hall pivot or whatever the fuck it is on Friday? Are you ready?
Oh,
Prepared to
God.
settle?
And that's
Yeah.
the problem. That's the
not-
problem. You sold
You know
Jorginho
what? You know
before
what?
you got that player
Scott,
in.
we might be pleasantly surprised. We might like end up by the
His
window
hoping,
with
again,
the
his
signing.
hoping.
You know,
I mean,
Let's
it's
hope.
not.
Let's
None
hope
of
it's
us,
a good into the
none of
window.
us.
Let's hope.
Remember when all of them said, "Oh, there's no way Chelsea will go for Mudryk. They're not interested in him as much as the Arsenal." Then we give it in the end. So maybe in the end, Boli will make us all happy again, man. Although it looks
Also,
unlikely
there
right
is,
now, but you know.
I mean,
I was
Yeah,
gonna
we're
say,
going for
when it is,
the
like,
buying
we
guy
said
now.
before
We're
in
going for an
terms
8.
of Koulibaly. With Koulibaly, that literally came out of nowhere. Like we weren't interested, nothing, and then the only time we heard about it is when we signed him. So maybe something happens.
Oh shit! Actually, we're not gonna get him because Carlito said, "Karma, Enzo's coming." That's it. Enzo deal is off. It's collapsed.
I'm calm now.
It's collapsed.
I mean, it's
Alright.
not total. It's not total doom and gloom. We could switch the formation we play instead of playing a 4-3-3. We could just go back to the 3 at the back with the double pivot. You know.
Who's gonna play the double
But
pivot?
Potter wants to play a 4.
You got me. You got
Potter
me.
wants to play a 4.
And no. I know Potter wants to play a 4. I'm aware of that. But I'm just saying, and I guess we can do that for the next season. But I just think for here and now, I think there is a little bit of a compromise to be made. You know.
Who plays that 3 pivot or that 2 pivot?
Even if we don't, even
I don't know. Play whoever the fuck you want. I'm just saying it's not total because I guess if you play a 4 at the back, you have to have some sort of sitter there.
Okay.
Whereas
Okay.
in
A bit of good news, boys. A bit of good news. Negotiation between Chelsea and Benfica continue. There will be a new meeting this afternoon, so there's still a
Oh,
meeting.
lovely.
We're not
So
getting there, man. Kill the host. Kill the host.
I'm
That
sorry,
may,
like, why
may be
does-
decisive to stay. Yeah, but you see, like I'm also like you guys. I'm bummed as fuck. You guys know how much I love Enzo, bro. But at the same time, man, being absolutely cunty about it is not gonna help the situation, is it?
No, I agree. Like we also called. I wanted Jorginho sold, yeah, because I think because losing him for free and getting money, you choose getting money every single time. But
At least
I
like
think,
it's a reliable source who's saying that it's still a meeting. It's not like all doom and gloom like people are acting like it was. Like
No, it's just
they're
not
willing to
likely.
negotiate.
It's just not likely. I just want to let me just say my piece, then I'll shut up. It's like
Well, that's how negotiation works.
oh,
Not
hold
like
on,
unless
hold
you negotiate it, then it becomes
Hold
likely.
on,
That's how negotiation works.
come on,
isn't it?
one at a time, one at a time.
hold on. I'm saying like, what's it called? To get them, if you're gonna get the money for Jorginho instead of losing for free, fine. But I just think for the sake of
1 second,
You
my
spent-
risotto's ready. I'll be.
you spent all this money in the winter because you're trying to see some change, but yet simultaneously inhibiting the squad by selling key players. So it's like, okay, fine if you want to do that, but then you have to also bring in somebody. So unless you want to, I don't know, slap in Santos as soon as possible, sure, maybe, I don't know. If you want to slap in Lewis Hall into the double pivot, I guess I wouldn't recommend it. But I don't know, man. I just think this was like severe lack of planning. I think they figured that Enzo would be done by now, or they still have confidence that it could be done, even though it's not looking like it.
Who's doing that in the background? Could you put yourself on mute? Who's making
Doing
a sound
what?
in the
Yeah, that's a
background?
bit loud.
Mad
whatever that
rustling.
was.
Rustling.
I don't think that's me, is it?
No, it's not you.
No,
it's
it's
someone
whoever
else
it
while you were
was, that was in
speaking.
general.
Someone else was doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. A Big Ram says there's no way the board, Enzo, and Chelsea are all pushing for this deal, and this man is holding it down like he's got something else happening. Something is sus as fuck. I don't get it. Apparently, it is just them looking for a replacement, so we can go with that for now. But we do need to play everything by ear for the next few hours.
Also, we've seen this before, like with so many deals. We saw this for Dortmund with us, for Haaland, and with Sancho for United. Like, sometimes this happens. You just reach a point where you can't negotiate anymore for a player. Like, if it doesn't happen, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'm saying, like, everyone getting a Rui Costa, like, he's well within his rights to do what he's doing. Like, if you're getting a Rui Costa because you're like in your feelings that we're not getting Enzo, and I kind of understand it, but he's not doing anything wrong here. Like, he's literally trying to protect his club. He's protecting the best interests of his club this season because he knows he's going to get a big fee anyway. So,
How much money do you make for winning the Portuguese league?
fuck knows, but
I'm
he's going to
trying
make
to
decent
find
amount of
out.
money to go and find the Champions League as well.
Maybe he has hopes for Champions League, maybe semi-final, something.
They're definitely beating Bruges. I'll tell you that much. I think they are beating Bruges.
Yeah, but
Then
Benfica
whether
is
they play in the next
really
round, they
good.
might fancy as well. That's then what, the semi-finals?
What's the sad faces, people? What's the sad faces? Huh?
Huh?
Why is the sad faces? I'm the one that just woke up because
Your
Lewis
face
sent
normally
me.
looks like that anyway. So why are you asking? You know.
What'd you say?
So what are you doing up? Shooting squirrels again? What are you doing up this early?
No, Louis sent me the link and my phone woke me up.
Lewis,
So-
you do realize Alex is like 6 hours behind when you start a stream, right?
Oh, Ross, that's like 7 a.m. over.
Yeah, exactly. You woke Alex up.
Ah,
No, you're fine. That's not a thing. I ain't
No, he's
doing
not. You were
shit.
asleep. You thought it was.
I was
before.
asleep, but it's still like it's not like I'm not doing shit. Like I'm on the injury list. That's not a problem. I'm just here. Like, why is everybody so? It's gonna be fine, people.
Because people are.
It depends on your expectations for the
in their
season.
They're
feelings,
panicking. They're
so, you know.
panicking.
Expectation for the
apparently
season.
There's no prize money.
That's why I just looked that up. You win nothing if you win the Portuguese league.
It's just
You only,
TV.
it's just TV deals. Yeah.
No, but I guess for
Yeah.
ego, in it, for ego, they just want to get a trophy. I don't know.
Look,
There's no prize money. What the fuck?
just look at the big picture. Jorginho's gone, motherfuckers.
I mean, yes, and I
I
think
didn't ask you, man. You don't have to answer me. Let's like.
No. I
let's
just
not
want to
go
build on that.
analysis,
Like,
man.
if you want to look
Build
at
on
if you want to look at it from unilaterally, then you can say, okay, cool, Jorginho's gone. I agree, that's a good thing. But I just think if you have any like hope for the season that we could make a reach for top four,
There's no hope.
if you,
Well,
no,
don't
I
worry,
agree.
Pope. Don't worry, you're in a room full of people who didn't think that yesterday. So
No.
all of a
Yeah.
sudden
No.
they're all sad
Hold
about it.
on. No. Don't get confused. I'm with them. This season's done.
Okay,
But-
then don't complain about it.
No. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just providing just a second other side of the coin.
That's a lot of That's a lot of speaking for
Yeah, it's a
past.
lot of words for someone not complaining.
No. But you're not listening. You keep interrupting me. I'm not complaining. I'm laying the minerals. If you want to.
Because you talk for 10 minutes and you never say shit. So it's like you get
Okay.
interrupted by
All right.
everybody because you just
All right. Okay.
Hold
Cool.
on.
Loop.
Say no more.
Loop. You know what I'm talking about? The loop, that non-stop and loop. Anyway,
So
look, I still think it's gonna be boys and girls. It's gonna be okay. Enzo's gonna be Chelsea player. It happens. We
everyone-
just wait for the things. Like there's nothing there to be confused of.
Can I just say as well, they don't have to do his medical in England. They can do it in Portugal. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They can sign papers in Portugal. It's all good. We did it with David Luiz like 11 years ago. We can do it right now. So everyone go, we have to get him on a jet. It took 3 hours to get to England. They can just do it. They can just do it, do a medical. Is he still standing up and breathing?
If
Yeah, that's the medical
Benfica
done.
don't accept,
I think the medical will be fine since he was going to play like today. You know what I mean? I think the medical will be fine. Stuff like that. Personal agreement's probably done. They'll probably sign. It's just literally, as it's been saying, it's the payment structure. That's all it is. It's the payment structure. The one thing
Yeah.
to learn from this, if you really want him, don't leave it 3 days before the January window.
Exactly. That's the
what it
biggest
is.
thing.
That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all the criticism I will have is that they left it late. That's all it is. That's all
no,
it is.
you know what people actually don't account, and I'm the one that don't believe until the guy holds the shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. Enzo or no Enzo. For me, that's not the biggest priority in the midfield. You know me. The thing is, people forget that this is the generation of clickbait. So, you know how much drama is gonna be like, the drum line before the reveal? They
Yeah.
have to pop it up. That website, probably Benfica haven't seen that website having so much traffic in their life. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That
Yeah.
Twitter account of Benfica haven't seen that much views in their life. I think it's like, this is the biggest transfer window in the whole world
History
ever
of man.
for the one person. So
Yeah.
if we're gonna milk it as much as you want, man, we're gonna make it drama.
Why do people forget this all the time? It's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. Okay,
Mhm.
clubs are super rich now, or they can put what they want in them. You can't simply go in there and say, "Yeah, you're going to take this, and we're going to pay you in 15 installments or 5 installments or something like that." It's not how it works. It's all about the set. You want the player, then you go by what the selling club wants.
What's the
Just
real
look at, just hold on a second. Just let me show you a 2-second retailer. Previous. There's no way on earth we get Casado in this window. Then his next chat is, if Enzo signs, it's 9.5 out of 10 window.
He said Caicedo and Enzo in the same window. Or he said at the same time. I'm guessing that's what he means. He said that, I'm guessing that
Why
he
not?
means there's no way we get Caicedo and Enzo in the same window.
That's just you just. Can I just say? I'll say this again, like I did last night on the stream. The way in the summer we kept going, how are Barcelona signing these players? I'm going to say the same for this Chelsea board. Do not rule anything out. Okay.
Exactly.
Do not rule anything out. You thought you weren't going to get a right back. Last weekend they got it wrapped up in 2 days.
That's what I said as well, Andrew. Like
You know
you
what I mean?
can
Just
even Mudryk. Nobody
You got
thought we could go back
you
for
got
Mudryk.
Mudryk in 2 days. You got João Felix in 2 days. Do not rule this anything that this board does. This is different. They are ambitious. They'll go to a certain point, but they will get things done if they want to get things done. Just don't rule anything out about Enzo going, oh yeah, by the way, we signed Caicedo for 75 as an added on thing, stuff like that. Just don't rule anything out at this point. I will say this: everyone can play. Oh, we sold Jorginho. That means we're getting Enzo. Dude, Jorginho was in his last 6 months of his contract. He was not going to sign a new deal. Someone's coming along and paying you 10 million for a guy who's 6 months and is going to be on their bench, whatever he does to help them or not. In financial terms, these guys are businessmen. You're going to take that money instead of losing him for free and getting his 115 grand wages off the bill. You're going to take it. So whether it's Arsenal or not, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You move on. It happens. He's 31. He's got an 18-month contract with an additional 1 year option. Let's see what he does, because at the moment he's going to be a bench player.
But that's not really the issue though. Like for them, he's a bench player because they have like a set midfield.
I
We don't have any.
understand, but the thing is this, Kai.
Hold on
You
a
know,
second. Did
money-
Jorginho already
we're
had
businessmen- we're
here we
businessmen,
go?
Money talks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Do you not see that?
He just
Just
woke
you
up.
wake me
He's just
up.
fucking with you.
Oh yeah,
just woke up.
that was like 10 a.m. over here. That was like 4 hours ago. I'll bring that up for you now. Oh, we got Fabrizio tweet on Jorginho as we speak. Jorginho has completed medical tests and he's set to sign the contract as the new Arsenal player until June 2024 with an option until
Pull out the shotgun.
2025.
Why you outside?
Just as you say, Fabrizio, he's just literally tweeted. 10 million plus 2 million fee confirmed. That picture is utterly disgraceful.
Those arms are a disgrace, bro. You need to
Oh
work
my
out,
God!
man.
Look at him. Look how unhappy he is at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone should say
yeah.
that.
I just have one thing. What's the real downside to potentially signing both Enzo and Caicedo in the summer window? Like, even regard to FFP and whatnot.
We can't spread it as much. We can
can't-
only spread to 5 years,
yeah.
not 10.
They're going to try and find a loophole dependent, but I don't know if they're going to be successful in doing that, because you can't tell a private business how long the contracts are and spread the financial.
Also, it's not going to be
things.
only us as well.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
Well, I get the what's it called? The likelihood that we get Enzo will be slimmer, but I just think in getting Caicedo, it should be fine.
So,
And,
so,
like-
so this right, you got 10 million coming in for Jorginho right now. Say in the next 6 hours, Newcastle come in with a 40 million bid for Gallagher. That puts us way in profit.
Apparently, they already did, Andrew. Apparently, they
Yeah,
already did.
but what I
No,
mean is
they-
it puts us in profit. We're selling more players in the summer than we're going to bring in. Even if you don't get Enzo, and the last bit of the deal is today that you sign Enzo, but he's on there to the end of the season, right?
I don't mind that. I honestly don't mind. As long as we can have
you
people.
still sign him to a contract in this window that's 8.5. His money doesn't then count towards FFP. Caicedo will probably be sold for about 65, 70 in the summer. That'll be
Honestly-
a 5-year deal. So,
Honestly, I think that will be like the next step for them. If they can't
There's
get
no
Enzo for
doubt.
this window, they're gonna try to get it for the summer.
for me, there's no issue because I thought we need to, even if we sign Enzo this window, we need to still sign another midfielder in the summer anyway. So
Bro,
there's no
I just
real-
don't want us to go talking to players when we're out of the Champions
Don't
League,
choke. Don't choke, guys.
Yeah, but we
it's
did
like-
that in 2016.
I was going
when
to
we
say
signed
that, like, you can
Kante.
Yeah,
sign
but it's
players
a
outside the
different
Champions
it's a different environment now though.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not really. It's
It's
just
really
more
not.
money. It's just more money.
Yeah, but in
involved.
2016 we didn't go for the top players, man.
Yeah, we did. Kante was top.
I was going to say, what do you mean? We literally signed someone from a
we did.
Premier
Yeah.
League winner.
We did.
And you're not taking into account our project where we're proposing to players.
I
or-
just
or-
don't.
I was
I
going
don't
to say,
know.
Kai,
This
just
whole
to give you another
Champions League-
example.
But
This
you
whole
don't
Sorry
think
to
it's a weaker case though, Scott?
No, it's not.
A little bit.
No, not at all. Like,
I don't
like,
know, man.
Kai, just to give you another example of someone we signed this window, Mudryk would have rather have gone to us rather than chose to come to us rather than Arsenal, despite the fact we're 10th.
Yeah, but I think also because the players assume that we're gonna get Champions League. Yeah, still.
Well,
that's
that's
what they think.
Why
like
are they
literally,
super
literally
intense?
all of them are mentioning. Literally, all of them have mentioned the project when they said why they signed. None of them said
Exactly.
Hey,
because Chelsea are perennially in the Champions League.
Again, I'm not disagreeing with you. Just for the sake of the argument, I'm giving you my opinion so we can debate it. That's
I
it.
just
I'm not
think- I
saying
just
it's wrong
think-
or right. That's it.
Kai, I just think money talks. I mean, Man United signed Pogba and they were out of the Champions League.
Why can't fucking money talk now, bro? Get me Enzo, bro. We need.
I know. I'm just saying.
Lewis
I'm
to get us
just
the
saying.
sponsored shirts, bro.
Kai, calm down. Kai, calm down, please. Calm down.
I am, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm actually calm, man. Like for me,
All I'm saying is,
already Potter done enough. For me, he already done more than I
if-
expected in this January. So I'm not gonna be hard on him, man.
if Barcelona come in for him in the summer, he's going there. That's
With
that.
Whose money? With whose money is he gonna come from?
Who-
They can't. They can't
Barcelona
afford.
going for who?
I'm just
can't-
saying.
For Enzo.
Barcelona were linked with a loan move for Elanga this morning.
Is Enzo on a free in the summer or
Andrew,
something?
it gets worse. Sorry, it gets worse than that. You know the thing with Amrabat, they can't afford to put an option to buy in there because of FFP.
Exactly.
Barcelona already have all these laws that have
Who?
to.
Ben Jacob update. I don't know. If you
All
believe him.
all I'm saying is I'm done doubting
He
Barcelona.
basically
That's all.
another source who says
Yeah,
another
that's
meeting is
true.
scheduled for
But
the
I just
afternoon.
don't.
So
The
another
thing is,
afternoon
though,
meeting.
it won't be that. It'll be like Real Madrid or something that will come in or something. It won't be.
Yeah, or Real Madrid, either or.
Yeah, it'll be Real
to be
Madrid.
honest.
The
Yeah.
They can't
PSG.
even register. They can't even
PSG.
register Gavi's new contract under La Liga.
Mhm.
Like they can't even register an extension.
They'll find a way.
They actually,
Matla update.
they just allowed it.
Oh my bad. Oh my God, Kai, you're
Yes,
like
you
a
can't-
like a
you
blonde
can't-
girl over here, man.
Can't really
Ah,
look at it
Jesus
because
Christ,
it's,
man! You'll see the here we go when he signs, man.
Get in the chat. Get in the chat.
Josh, I can't, bro. It's the one player that I wanted, bro. It's the one player, man.
Calm
Josh,
down,
you
man.
know
Calm
me,
down.
man. It's the one
Listen,
I'm
player.
really-
Raul Costa's not watching this right now, going, you know what? This Kai kid, he sounds really excited. Go ahead and do it.
He
Yeah,
sounds
my ears.
passionate, you know. I should do it.
I
Yeah.
love that. Josh, you're my guy, man. I'm gonna allow it, man. I still in a bit of a bad mood today, so I'm gonna let you, man. Still love you, bro. Still love you.
I love you too, buddy.
President Jafar says Sabitzer, is he any good? I don't even think
I'm
we're
not signing
that interested in him. I think United are more interested.
I was going to say, according to Fabrizio, you can literally go down, Lewis, and see the tweet. We're looking at other
And he said
options.
no.
United
Yeah,
made
no.
not an offer.
Yeah, it looks like it's more United. But Sabitzer, what would you man have been saying anyway? Like,
No.
I know nothing
Not because-
about him.
No, not because he's a bad player, but because again, you're just adding another person. Where do you fit him into what we're trying to do?
Yeah. Also, I would say that he's probably not a priority signing. Is more so. I don't like these these reactive signings. You know.
I agree. NJ says also, look how unhappy he looks. Free Georgie. It's done now. It is what it is. It is
I swear
what-
that's a Photoshop, though. It's not an actual picture. No?
Yeah, that's a Photoshop.
Of course, it's photoshopped, Kai.
Yeah, so-
You know what? I'm tired.
He,
So we
he
can't
will
really
get.
use
He'll
it,
probably
right?
get the announcement before we end this stream, though.
Probably.
He'll
Hey,
get,
boys,
you'll
wanted
get the
to join
official
Arsenal.
answer.
Oh, you're not staying until the
No,
deadline
I'm gonna
hour?
take a little break and then I'm gonna go live again in the evening around 6, 7. and then
You're so weak, man. You should stay on for like 10 hours. You're so weak, man. Come on. Let's go.
10 hours.
You
stream.
pussy
Iron
hole,
Man
man. You
settings.
pussy hole,
Iron Man,
man.
Iron Man settings. Let's go. Let's do this. Enjoy
What
it.
did Matt Law said? Why people like check Matt
He
Law?
didn't say
check Matt
anything.
Law.
He just said this is the situation. Like he's just really
He said a whole load
copy
of
and paste. That's all it is.
No, but
copy and paste.
there is an article just like the bastard put like a paywall behind ahead of it. That's why people asking like what
Yeah, see?
they want us to
Every
pay for
time-
it so they know what happened, man. That's what happened.
And
man.
at
That's
the
why
end,
they're
it will
saying
say,
Matt Law.
they're still negotiating. That's what it will say at the end. We'll have nothing new apart from it's negotiating. It's just the same.
Oh, no,
argue.
actually, it's very good news. This is what he said, yeah? Chelsea
Oh, you
will have
paid
to
the
bring down the number of installments or meet the clause in one go. So the issue is the number of installments, not the actual... So they're still willing to negotiate. They just want to bring the installments.
Okay, so here's the conversation. So we're going to bring it down to 3 installments. No. Okay, we're going to pay the release cost. Let's do it then.
Yeah, but it's still better than release clause or
I know,
nothing,
I
is
know,
it?
but I'm not saying against you. I'm just saying like
It's not
Matt
a
Law's put an article up, but I'm not even clicking on it because all the comments are just saying there's no update. So
See, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
I'm not even clicking.
I think it's the thing where it's like if we pay the release clause, we
Chelsea
won't be able.
will have to either meet the
Right.
release clause in one payment or bring down the number of
that's what
staggered
Kaiser said.
payments to find an
Cool.
agreement with
So again,
Benfica.
what we
a good
already
sign.
knew.
That's not a bad sign, though. That's not a bad sign, though. That's a good sign.
Done.
That's
So,
a-
Kai,
Hang on,
okay,
I've got it right now, Lewis. I've got it right now. Payment installments. Okay, Rui Costa. Yeah, just one. 120. That's the one payment installment.
No, but look
It's
at
just one.
like let's take it away from being Chelsea fans, right? Let's take it away from there. 6 installments is a lot of installments, right? And you don't know like
Yes.
exactly what's going on. So from their point of view, I understand them. Like if you ever negotiate in corporate setting, I understand why
I'm
they're.
not
Oh, my
hesitating
days.
for it all,
It
man.
depends
This
on
is
how
a
much
must.
that first payment is, Kai. If that
Yeah,
first
oh,
payment is
that's-
100
it
million, 5 installments is not that bad.
Josh, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like people who were saying, "Oh, it's a release or nothing," are just full of shit. All those reporters have been saying it. So now it just proves it. It is doable if we just kind of sit with them down and get them.
Well,
It's not like a release or nothing like people have been saying.
They also
like,
have to
you know,
negotiate. They also have to negotiate for his replacement, and it's not easy to do when the club that you're trying to buy from just goes, "Didn't you just get 120 million for Enzo? Yeah, this guy's
Also,
going to cost you 25."
Also,
No, but for
they
me,
owe-
it's positive. It's a positive report. It's not like they're saying like
I will
release
say
clause or
again,
nothing.
and everyone
Yeah.
remember this: they still owe his former club
Yep.
money as well.
I'm sure they can find a few pennies from 130 to give to the fucking farmer.
They owe,
You know
they're
what?
gonna
You know
have-
what's the
They owe-
biggest?
they
You know
owe
what's the
30.
biggest?
They owe him
You know-
25% of what they make.
Yeah.
You know what's the biggest fun part of it? Everybody knows Mike Green, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
His
well,
birthday, isn't it?
It's his
Yes,
birthday
today is his
and-
birthday.
Bro, I can't wait. If Mount leaves, I'm gonna go to his page, man, and I'm gonna.
I can't. I'm blocked now. I might create a better like a burner
I'm
account
blocked
just
to do
go-
it as well, but I'm gonna create a different account and do it anyway, man.
I'll do it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Thought you
still
were.
going to the bridge tomorrow and getting Jorginho on the back of my home kit. Is what
I
it
don't
is.
think you can anymore.
No,
Lewis,
you're so
unfortunately.
not. Don't even try it. You're not.
Yeah, don't do that. That's just an Astrid move, bro. Stop it, man. Don't do it.
Astrid wet, bro.
That's an Astrid. He's not a Chelsea player anymore, bro. Just
Man said
let
I
it
should
go,
wear.
bro.
I can still remember one of my favorite players. I'm allowed to do that.
But don't you have a shirt already? Why would you gonna need another one?
I've got
bro?
no
That's-
one on the back, and I've spent. The whole
Hold on a
season
second.
trying to figure out
Jorginho
what
is your one of your favorite players ever?
Is this picture
Yeah.
on the wall, Lewis?
That's a shout. I'll get the picture on the next
Wait.
home game too. Let's
How
go.
dare you?
Like
Great
Jorginho,
suggestion, bro.
you like Jorginho more than Christensen?
No,
No,
no.
of course he doesn't.
Oh, I was about to say, man. I was about to drop you.
Yeah, no.
No.
I said one of.
Okay, okay. I do like Jorginho.
Nobody
AC
cares
is
what you
different.
like.
I don't know.
Moya.
Like is
Yeah.
a big word, man. I tolerate him. I
Yeah,
think he's
your
alright.
internet is not even don't like you, but
Fuck you, no. Big Ram says Sky Sports saying we put in an off with United. Sky Sports are like 5 hours late to everything, though. They're probably going to tell us that, I don't know, Jorginho has links to Arsenal in the next hour.
Bro, I
No, I
swear,
want his interview to come out to say, I've always dreamed about playing for Arsenal. They've all...
That interview's going to be interesting.
Lewis, I swear to God, you've been getting too many of those what's his name, mineral like fucking fan base. Look at this. Benfica isn't going to accept installments. Literally, the Matt Law report, like they want to bring down the installments to a smaller number. These people, man, you need to go to John and bring him back as chat, bro. Honestly, man. It's like what's the point,
somebody long time ago made me a GIF, whatever.
Yeah.
For Jorginho trying to take a shot. I remember last season or this season, and I lost it, and I don't know what it is, man.
The
And
Salzburg game. The Salzburg
yeah,
away
I'm
game.
depressed, man. I can't find that thing, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it. Right, last few minutes of the Salzburg game. I remember that.
Jesus Christ, that was like one of the funniest shits ever happened in my life, man.
What's that you said? Oh, fuck it hell. Can't be asked, Andrew. What else is that?
Thank you, Andrew, for the DM. That was funny.
Oh,
That cheered
another.
me up.
I've
They want
seen,
to be.
it was a while ago. I saw someone that well, I saw reports. I see someone mention his name. Apparently, we're looking to, like Fofana might be loaned out, but I don't know how that'll work because he's already played for 2 clubs this season.
Is what?
I don't think
What
Fofana is going on alone.
What was
Striker.
the French
Oh
team
yeah,
about?
yeah. I
That's
did
how,
say
like, Leo.
on loan moves.
I'll say
Is it
Bayer
like-
Leverkusen are apparently interested, but I don't know how it works because like he played for 2 clubs this season, but the Norwegian league runs from March to November, so I don't know if they're not counting that. I don't know how that
Yeah.
works, but apparently Bayer Leverkusen are interested in getting him on loan.
Or maybe he's gonna go to his previous club on loan.
Well,
No,
no,
Potentially,
that's-
that would work.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Do you think I'm just shitting a breeze over here like
Sometimes.
Dildo XL guy? No.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's just-
Nice
We
wants
have to be
him.
fair, though. I don't.
yeah,
if
Nice.
you can loan him to another club that like isn't Mulder, then it makes more sense because, as I just said, the like Norwegian league's only running from starts in March, so he's not going to play proper league football until March. So like, and he's only going to be playing March, April, like 3 months, depending on how long you loan him for, 3 or 4 months.
That is not it, but there are a few clubs interested in Fofana. Wouldn't be too surprised if he went on loan, but I would like to see him get a couple minutes in the squad for this season. Although, no, we're out of both cups, so where'd you even do that? Yeah, you might as well just loan him.
Yeah. Also, to the person in the chat, he's played for 2. He played 45 minutes for us in the cup. I don't know if it was a cup or if it was the league game. He played 45 minutes for us, so he's played for 2 clubs this season.
It was a cup.
So he can't register for another club if they are counting both clubs. So
apparently
if they're not
Ziyech
counting the
might be
Norwegian
in Paris already for a medical, but I can't find the source.
Game gone. Also, apparently, with that deal, it was with an option to buy, which is banging.
I saw Nathan Gissing posted this morning. I think it's just a straight loan with no option. But I saw that on his Instagram. So
a straight loan.
Bro, that's
I think if he plays well, we could come to an easy, cheap option to get him out. You know, let him stay.
Bro, that here we go for Enzo. If it comes, it's gonna break the internet, bro. Twitter is gonna go down, man.
All right, cool. Let me check Dodgers again, see if anything news popped up.
By the way, why is everybody crying that Jorginho's leaving? It's not like we're gonna be short in the midfield. We still have Bakayoko on the book, like he can replace.
Don't respond, guys. There we go.
That precisely is why.
TV Bakayoko.
Like, what is he doing now with life, man? What is it about?
Right now,
he's chilling. He's saying he's staying around thinking Enzo. Is he signs? Is he
Maybe he's staying around like a cockroach. That's what he's doing.
Right now, Bakayoko's loan move from AC Milan to US Cremonese has hit a snag over fees and wages.
Yeah, I know why you rejected him. He probably thought that club wasn't real by the name of it, man. That's why he rejected it. He thought it was a fake club. That's all.
Yeah, that's the
He
latest.
said, "You want me to go where?"
Yeah.
You want me to go where?
That's like a salad dressing. What is this, man? 120 grand.
Big up Frosted Myth as well, saying I hope Jorginho does the Gerrard slip and cross Arsenal the Premier League. I hope so too, my friend. I hope so too. I'll run the agent Jorginho prop and everything. That'll be glorious.
So what's our midfield looking like from this point forward now?
Aye, Mount and Gallagher in the pivot. Let's go.
No, seriously.
I'm here for it, bruv. I'm being serious.
Who the fuck needs the midfield? We are a progressive team. We don't need the midfield. We skip the midfield.
I mean, okay, I get it. You want to keep goals by any means necessary, but
we're not using ours. Our opposition teams don't bother about our pivot when they play against us. Why should we?
Yeah, we're trying to get the ball into Mudrik's feet.
Midfield is so underrated, overrated, man. That's like some old style game.
I mean, surely slapping Lewis Hall into midfield won't be that bad.
It's not volleyball, man. We can't just skip the midfield.
What do you mean, Kai? What do you mean?
Guys, you do know he's being sarcastic, right?
I know he's being sarcastic, but still, man, it's not volleyball. Yeah.
No, like, hold on a second. I'm not sarcastic. Did opposition ever was threatened of our double pivot in the back? I mean, was any opposition team ever threatened by our midfield?
That was not the bit I was referring to.
I know.
When you said midfield is not important. The guy who's been banging on for 18 months on this channel talking about fucking improving midfield, and these guys go, "Oh, what do you mean?" It's like, if you not met Alex the first day or something.
I mean, it doesn't change. Silva was kind of our midfielder anyway.
Anyway, boys, I got a meeting. I'll see you guys in an hour. If you guys are still here, I'll be back.
Is it about Enzo?
No, man. It's
no.
No, man. My assistant is confused, so I need to make her less confused. I'll see you guys.
Whoever's
Yeah, she's
trying to
probably
join
going.
in, whoever's trying to join in, there's room now. So roll through.
She's probably wondering why Kai asked her to continue to hit refresh every 5 seconds. This isn't my job.
Who the fuck is Matt Law? She's going. Who's
Yeah.
Matt Law?
Who's Matt Law and why do I need to follow him every 3 seconds?
Why do I need to highlight the phrase "Here we go"? Why do I need to do that?
Oh, it's Babalo. Big up yourself, my guy. It's been a minute. What are you saying?
Hey, yo, can you hear me better? Yesterday,
No.
I sounded like a robot.
Oh, that was you yesterday.
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear you now. What
Well,
are you telling me?
My bad, man. Man, I'm just waiting for the here we go. I've been refreshing my page since yesterday. I'm not eating nothing. I'm not drinking. I've just been waiting for a here we go. But I mean, another day, and I'm hearing the deal is off. We need Enzo. I'm usually never into like transfer sagas like this, but this one I'm emotionally invested into it. I feel like we need, especially I don't know why we let Jorginho go. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he stays fit. He's a senior figure, and I think a lot of young players like him on the team. So I mean, it was just weird and it was really fast. I mean, I thought it was like the summertime. Yeah, Jorginho phase out slowly. I never thought it was just going to be at one time in January, just going to happen. So it's like midfield problem went from, yeah, we want a great midfielder right now to we need one. Like, we need a midfielder. And I mean, for any good thing to happen the rest of the season, like in the Champions League or, like trying to get fourth place. But I don't know. I'm just mad that this Enzo deal is taking this long because I'm really hyped for it. I'm waiting for it.
Bubble, go eat and drink something. It's clouding your head.
I've not drank nothing. I'm not drinking nothing. I'm now fasting to Enzo. So here we go from Enzo because we're custom.
Yeah, man. You better book in a hospital bed already.
Look at what we're custom done to me, man. I'm tired. I don't understand though. You're never gonna get this type of money for Enzo. Maybe okay, I don't know. If Benfica goes on to win the Champions League because of Enzo, I guess you probably whatever. But that's very unlikely. So I just don't understand why he's from 8 million to 120 million. I don't understand why.
I tell you, it's a very good reason why. Okay.
What?
He's only been there 6 months. He's an important player of their team. And they can sell it how much they want to sell him for. Someone's coming in January and trying to get the best player on their team out. It's a seller's market. You pay what the selling club wants. It's as simple as that. And like I said, the only thing I will fault them on is the timing of it, leaving it so late in the window. They know what it is. Whether you're trying to get installments down from 6 to 4 or 3 or something like that, you might have to end up going. It's only one installment, and it's the whole 120.
Yeah, I mean,
now that's up to the group. That's up to Bali and Bowley to decide whether they want to do that or not. It may force their hand because in the summer there will be other bidders. You say they're not going to get this type of money. If there's a bidding war, they will get that close to that type of money.
I mean, like, I understand that, but like, I just feel like nobody has this purchasing power as Chelsea right now. Like. No,
I understand we're the only ones in it, but the issue
is not just being the only ones in it. I'm talking about like how much you have in reserve to just put out and say we want that player for 120. I don't see Arsenal doing it. I mean, Manchester City, I guess, and maybe PSG,
Yeah, but we also reported early in the window we're looking like we were going to get up to their price, whatever they wanted, and came in with a lower offer. So,
I just feel like we should just trigger the release clause. I mean, just trigger the release clause.
The release clause is like extra stuff in it, like taxes.
Yeah,
tax. Like that.
Taxes.
Look, do we really think that all the board members and Jet is already there, been for a couple of days, and they're really not gonna agree on the deal that's saying like instead of 6 installments, okay, fine, we'll go to the 5 installments. You really think that that's the biggest problem?
It's negotiated. It's not negotiated. If you really
it's
want
exactly
want him, you get him no matter what.
You get him no matter what. And based on what I see, how many people are there, what was the people out there, I think it has to be something like I think the only way I think we're not gonna get Enzo. This is the only chance. The Chelsea not gonna get thing. if that guy says no, no matter what. That's the only reason Chelsea's not getting the play.
Yeah, you're right. And obviously, he's not saying no, no matter what, because they've been there for that long. So, yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Look, there's no way. And another thing, they just sold the guy for the 100 mil to Liverpool.
Yeah, Nunes.
Yeah.
That's the guy that helped him get the Championship League the way they are. So you think that guy missing is gonna help him win the Championship League this time? You're out of your mind. They ain't winning the championship. They might max. We're going for the past next round.
Respectfully, Alex, you're 100% right. The only problem is he's not. He is one of their best players, but he's not. It's not like he's their striker. You get what I mean? Like they have a striker that's pause. He's banging right now. You get what I mean? So like it's not like if they miss Enzo, they're just gonna like be trapped for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
They still have the possibility to continue to win.
Exactly.
The problem is it's the whole timing of it, right? And one of the shittiest news I heard in the past week is the fact that Baghdad or whatever his name is, Egali's not gonna take a no. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like when I read that shit, I was like, is this supposed to give me like a here we go? Like what the fuck is this?
It's a figure of speech saying that it's going to make like a tough negotiation going in.
I know, but I'm saying, but then how does it look when it doesn't go through?
It's negotiation.
Well, it just means
it just looks stupid. It just looks stupid. You get what I mean? They're building up
bro,
to
it
look
looks stupid. It looks stupid.
I mean, did Ekbali himself come out and say that, or was that reported? It might look stupid if like he himself was on camera saying like, "I'll never take no for an answer on this guy."
No. But I'm saying it's a stupid report. That's what I'm saying. It's something that can be left out.
Well, then that's not on Ekbali.
I feel like, hold on, Josh. I feel like Rui Costa trying to play the hand that he's been dealt. Like he's trying to get us to play that release clause.
No, Rui Costa was a bitch, bro.
Hang on a minute.
If I was the board, I'd smack him one time in the back of the head, and then he'll probably.
He's not being dealt. Hang on. That's the wrong factor. That's the wrong terminology. He's not being dealt anything. He's in total control of this. It's the cards
It's got his poker hand. That's the release clause. That's his hand.
Right. Okay. So it's not the hand. It's not the hand he's being dealt. I
was going to say he's holding all the cards. Right?
He's the guy that hold the deck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's got the cards.
Yeah, but the problem is he's the only chairman. There's the people above him.
But I was referring to.
Don't pay attention to what Fata said. Fata wants to sound smart, but it didn't work.
Listen, I know what he means, and it came across wrong. But I'm just, it's not. We're not in control of this.
We're not in control. Exactly. We were never in control.
They hold all the cards, basically.
Yeah, exactly. They hold all the cards.
Fata, learn proper saying.
Yeah,
like the buck stopped at Rui Costa's desk. Like I know he has other boards. They could pressure him, they could advise him on everything, but he's the president. He's the one that signs everything. So really, with what I read,
this is the same board that put him there. So the next time they vote for the board member,
you cost us 150 million pounds.
They don't even have to do that. What they could do is, hey Rui, could you go pick us up some milk for 2 hours away, please? Agree until he's gone. And Enzo's on a plane to London. They don't even. And the thing is, just like if the board members, there's so many board members that disagree with this, like you said, then they can overrule him. But that's just stories, isn't it? We don't know whether they agree with him or not.
You cannot overrule him because it's in his contract. He's like, I'm not like I know his contract, but I kind of know how these things work. When you vote somebody to oversee things, you cannot just like, oh no, we don't want that.
That's not true. In the private corp, if you go and, for example, there's a CEO, but if the questions of the CEO is questionable, the board meeting can raise that question to the board and overrule the CEO.
You can't give one guy power without a contingency plan.
Yeah, you can't just give, because why would he not fire the board members?
Yeah, most of those high-level CEOs, they have buyout options.
Exactly.
And the board will just buy them out.
Like power over player personnel, not like power over like the boards. You gotta understand what his contract probably details is that he has the final say in player ingoing and outgoing. That's literally what the president, not just for the, just the owners and everybody like, oh yeah, yes to that contract or sign that contract. Everything, you could advise him, hey, you should take the money or not. But I feel like everything is just going to be his own decision to say the yes or the no. Now, if he makes the wrong decision and next time they're voting a leader or president, they're not going to vote Rui Costa because it cost them that money. But I don't think they could just like veto what he says. Like, no, you could, Costa says no, and the whole board will be like, yes, take the money. I don't think.
Do you know the term emergency board meeting?
Bro, I mean, I do know the term, but I'm telling you.
Okay, and that's what I'm telling you. If there's things that you can do that CEO can't, the board is still in control. They will not lose control to a person based on a paper.
Okay, I feel like emergency board meeting over something drastic.
Over 120 mil.
Yeah, losing 120 mil is pretty drastic.
Already on the table right now. So why didn't I budget?
Because it's about the installments.
Because it's installments.
Not about
that's why.
The price
yeah, I mean, you could just look at the Twitter situation as a perfect example of something like that. So the board, Elon Musk offered that money. The board had a fiduciary responsibility to take that money for its shareholders, right? So the board of the club might have a similar. I understand what you said, Bubba, but none of us really know if he has the ultimate say-so in player. I don't know that personally if he has the ultimate
I'm not dismissing you. I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I'm just saying there is the circumstances that even him can be under the scrutiny.
It's reported that we've agreed to pay 100. The 120 million is not an issue. It's how
I know it's 80 million then installments after that.
But I keep remembering this. They've still got to do the 25% at sell-on clause to his former club as well. So 120 million, that's around 30 million euros, right? Something like that. So you have to factor that in as well. That probably has to go in one installment as well. So
I don't think it's actually even how many installments. They don't have a problem with installments at all. I think the problem is they wanted the minimum installments as possible, and we're trying to get the contract exactly. So look,
because like you said, it could be. They could have said, "Yeah, we'll pay 120 million in 6 installments." So that's like 20 million. 20 million. I'm just like hashing it out. I don't think it was that, but 6 installments, that's 20 million or something like that, or 50 million here and then 20 million there or something like that. They want as much money up front as possible, whether that's 120 million or close to 100
because 25% got to go to
25%.
Argentina.
So yeah, exactly.
And they don't have installments on that.
Yeah,
they have to pay the 25%.
I was going to say that literally comes out of what they earn straight away. The first
exactly. And another thing, it's not 25% on the first payment. It's 25% on the first on the whole fee.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So you're looking at 30 million.
Exactly.
30 million they have to give. Around 30 million euros they have to give to whoever is it River Plate?
Exactly.
Yes, River Plate.
Yeah.
So Benfica will get less if we have more installments.
If it's 120, they get 90. They get
90 million.
They get 90 million euros, right?
We got to
you
remember
can understand why they want 120 million.
Yeah,
and they want most of it up front, or the whole of it. You can totally understand. So remember when I see on Twitter, Rui Costa's a dickhead. He's not. It's the situation where, like I keep saying, we left it very late in the transfer window. I know we went there before, but we gave it, and then we went 2 weeks without doing anything. And we went
another
the
thing.
last 3 or 4 days.
I was going to say, Andrew, I'd put it to people like this. If people were saying Rui Costa a dickhead, if Real Madrid came in now for a fit Reece James, what are people saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
depends how much money.
What's
the
number?
If people are coming in, say someone's coming for a Reece James, and we say we want 120 mil for him, and they go, "We'll give you 80." What are we saying?
Well, this is going to be your first payment.
Hold on. No, hold on.
People are getting pissed at Rui Costa for valuing his best player at a certain price.
No. The question is that if we know,
if you're going to make the analogy, make the analogy properly.
Guys, everyone stop. Dag. Go on, Dag.
If you're going to make the analogy, you can make the analogy properly. If Real Madrid came in for us and offered us 250 for Reece James, I'm accepting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm accepting. That is literally what is happening.
You just said
that is literally what is happening.
No, it's not.
And the
That's
same way,
quite
if we
literally
offer
what is happening.
250
He was
mil for
worth
Enzo,
5 million
they'd
last
accept.
year. He's worth 120 million this year.
To them, he is.
Dag,
This
Dag,
what
that is
people
a terrible
don't understand.
analogy. You're talking about 250
Dag,
mil.
that's
That's a complete.
what stops.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You're talking about if you're gonna
Dag.
consider
No,
if you're considering
Jesus
the
fucking
level and the
Christ,
price
mate.
tag. If you're considering the level and the price tag, that's what the analogy is. You're
No,
coming
it's
in
not.
and you're overpaying
My
for a
point
player.
is, my point is, if you listen properly, is why are people getting pissy at Rui Costa valuing his best player at a price that's going to basically make everyone go, nah, fuck off, you're all right.
I heard your
Because
point.
the
I hear your
evaluation
point.
has already been
Wait,
met.
Dag, I hear your point, but like using Chelsea and Benfica, like goals and everything is not even just the same. Benfica is usually a selling club, so
Now, of course, that adds into it. That adds into it. That adds into it. Of course, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Them being a selling club, them being a selling club factors into it. But that also means they shouldn't be holding everybody
being a
to
selling
the
club.
last
Do you know how much
gesture.
they sold their? Do you know the last time they sold their best player? Do you know how much he went for?
Nunez,
100 million euro.
Yes, Nunez.
Like, so everyone goes, "Oh, they're a selling club." Yes, the last 2 times they sold their best player, they sold him for 100 and 105 million.
Yeah,
Like,
so they listed the valuation and it was met. Same thing
they're
happens
cool.
here.
Then that's the point. And this is my point again: is people getting pissed at Rui Costa. If you're getting so pissy at Rui Costa, get pissed at the club for not matching what he wants.
Absolutely, I already am. But the report is we're
get
matching
pissy at
it.
Rui Costa then because he's literally doing what he he's doing what he needs for the benefit of his club on the football pitch. Like
Your audio's gone again, man. The audio is very bad again. Who's it?
Wait.
Who's Babel?
Yeah, Babalo, your audio.
Yeah, Babalo, your mic's going in and out again, my guy.
Scott, I
Molly
completely get it.
though. Oh, go on, Dag. Finish your point.
Scott,
What's going on with Mudryk using some rap song?
There's nothing, man. People blowing up.
Yeah, Big Ram saying we're gonna ignore that apology from Mudryk. What apology?
He basically just said the N-word. That's it. He was singing the Lil Baby freestyle song, and he said the N-word. That's it.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't really tweaking. He for the culture.
You guys still
That just means he's for the culture.
If he apologized, whatever.
That just means he's for the culture. I ain't really tweaking.
Lewis,
also says I was at the point where I didn't believe in God anymore, but yesterday and this morning, Jorginho news made me a believer again. Lewis, here is some money for you to go get a drink for your sorrows. Thank you very much. At least you managed to nice me in that.
Well, after YouTube takes whatever it's out of it, it's not really much, really.
I can still get a pint.
Just go drink water from the faucet. Just go take a shot of water from the faucet, Lewis.
Yo, Lewis, can you hear me? Do I still sound like
we
that?
can hear you now.
Oh,
yeah, much better.
All right, my bad, yo.
You wouldn't get a pint for that at Chelsea.
He said I'm tweaking. He said it with too much ease.
Not even at Chelsea, bro.
It's like that's how much a Mars bar.
Look, why are we so comparing? Like, it's not about Ruiz, whatever. Just let it go, guys. Come on, Jorginho's gone, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I can't,
sir.
Hold on, I can't believe it though. It's so
I can't either. It's crazy.
Like the timing is just weird. Like
it happened within the space of one day.
Yeah, but we cannot. But Enzo's deal cannot be happened.
Wait. I got one question I need to ask. Potter in or out?
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't say. Look, hold on a second. Hold on.
It's not a good.
That's
question.
not.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's a pretty straightforward.
Alan said if he re-signed, he was Potter out 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want to know.
So, did he resign them?
Yeah.
He actually did it better. I will give him more credit. I will give him extra plus on Potter in. So for now, I'm Potter in. I'll give him a little bit more plus because he didn't actually resign him. He even sold them. He actually sent him away to Arsenal.
He got money for him with 6 months left.
Alex, do you know the meaning of that shit? It's like you send in a player to your rival. It means you don't even rate the player. It's like you send to Arsenal. I mean, whatever. That's crazy.
Moyo, in fairness, I'd say he's probably known for several months that they're not gonna. I'm sure they've had those conversations, right? Because we've been talking about an extension since like last year. I think he's known for months and months that they're gonna. If an offer, appeared for him, they were gonna get rid of him. Like I
looking
think
good, Ahmed.
Let's face it.
Man. Thanks
Everyone's
for
only upset because everyone's really upset because Arsenal on top of the table. That's the only reason you're upset. If Arsenal
they're 5 points. They're 5 points clear of City, and they play them twice, man.
Just look. Hold on a second. Just let me sink in. Oh, go ahead, Andrew. Sorry, Andrew.
6th or 7th, like we saw, no one would be saying anything right now. It's
we won't be saying anything because like the track record shows when we sell Arsenal players, you know what happens. So I mean, hopefully Jorginho is going there to sabotage. So
look at this picture. So for example, if Partey get injured, it will be Jorginho, Xhaka,
or gets detained.
Odegaard.
Oh my god!
Just think of it.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I will be there.
The number two option. If Xhaka get injured, it's gonna be Partey, Jorginho, and Odegaard. Number 3 option. If Odegaard get injured, it's gonna be
Jorginho is the cam, bro.
No, we will push I think we'll push the Xhaka higher and still Jorginho and Partey.
Yeah. I think Jorginho is there to be kind of a Xhaka replacement.
He's
gonna have a similar. For me, I think he's gonna have a similar role to what Xhaka is doing now. That's what it's gonna be. I can't imagine that they're gonna trust him to hold a midfield like Xhaka is doing.
Look, they play one pivot player. They play one pivot player no matter what. Let that sink in.
But
hold on a second. The whole attack, the whole run, and constantly run Arsenal system, it's working because they have one pivot player. We're gonna figure out really soon what it means if you have Jorginho in that team.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna put him as that one pivot. There's no way.
But hold on a second. So
they're not going to change their system or their formation for Jorginho because it works so well. But they're not going to put Jorginho in such a crucial role in that system.
Right.
We've all been watching Jorginho for the last 4 or 5 years.
I feel like what we're gonna see. We're gonna see like what Pep wanted to do with Jorginho when he wanted him back then. So we're gonna really see with what Arteta is gonna do with Jorginho.
Yeah, but he is
31-year-old Jorginho.
Yeah. But Jorginho was never known for his athleticism.
I know.
Never known for.
And it's only gotten worse in the last 4 years.
I don't think their current system works for him. He's not going to work in their current system. He's not going to fit in their current system.
Well, we'll see, man. That's all I can say, but
we'll see. I think Arteta's got a plan for him personally.
I think so too, but
he's wanted Jorginho for too long to not know exactly how.
By the way,
it's not like I'm gonna miss him though.
Man United are going to sign some bits on loan.
Look, he does.
Quickly.
Yeah,
he does. He does have a thing planned for him, and that's my point. That's exactly why I want him to play. And you think Jorginho goes there because he's gonna sit on the bench? No way.
Probably.
He's not. I bet you he's not sitting on a bench.
So if Xhaka and Partey are fit,
strongest 11.
Hang on, who does he replace?
Yeah, exactly.
Where does he play then?
Who's he benching?
Bench.
First of all, no. It depends. If he, for example, if he's gonna play in what's his name? If he scores a couple of goals, he's gonna bring Jorginho. He's gonna play Jorginho every game. No. I'm saying, or who is he benching? Partey. Yeah. Because he's injured. What? Yeah.
No, he's not.
That's not benching. Is he? That's replacing.
Okay.
I thought they did the scan. It was okay.
No. Alex is saying Jorginho is gonna be like a super sub basically. So when they're winning, they're gonna take part in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Partey ain't injured. They did the MRI and
Jorginho is going there to be an option off the bench.
It's very simple, guys. Guys, it's very simple. Arsenal about to send Sambi Lokonga on loan to Crystal Palace, and El Neni is injured, so he's literally going to be on the bench.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Jorginho
Maybe
is
I-
not even an out-and-out starter here, so
He's a
I don't know
bench
why
option. He's
a
bench
first
option.
place, title challenger is gonna bring our bench player and be their starter. That's not happening.
No, we
First
know,
of all, he's a
we know
starter.
he's
He's
gonna
not
be
a bench player.
I
option,
mean,
but
he
even-
does. Does he start
Even
week
as
in,
a
week out
bench option,
recently?
he can still
No.
be toxic. We need brother to fight for some minutes, and then we need him to stink up the pitch. That's what we need. I just can't wait. I just can't wait till they leave him in a low DM and brother gets burnt for the 30 billionth time.
When did I said I'm worried about Alex getting or about Jorginho getting injured? You stupid.
What if in
person.
some world, by some chance, Jorginho actually balls it out over there?
Impossible.
Then he
I mean, no. I mean, good for him. I don't care, man. I'm not that
Well,
I'm not that PD. I just want him.
Yeah,
I don't want him at Chelsea. I don't care what he does in
I
other
think the
play team.
focus is
I don't
not-
either.
I think the
If he
focus
wins,
now
fine.
that deal's being completed is not to talk about Jorginho anymore. It's about who comes in and what we do with our midfield.
And that's the worry,
Right.
man. That is the worry right now, man.
That's the worry, man.
I just don't want to see our
He's gonna
midfield get
put
worse
a
with
fine
no,
as a
with no
DM.
potential signing.
Use that DM on
That's
Friday,
right.
man.
Jorginho's gone.
No way. You would think you would think there's no way they do this without having some assurances that Enzo's already done.
But
You would think
That's what I'm hoping for.
like you
Yeah,
would
like,
think like there's
I
no
don't want another name, but
Because if we
like,
have
I don't want
midfielders in,
another
that's
name.
fine.
Then
But if
just-
we don't bring in a midfielder by deadline, then we've let
Yeah,
Jorginho
we're
go to
fucked.
Arsenal. I
But the
will be
thing is,
pissed off.
I'll say it
we're gonna
again,
we're gonna
man.
rock up to We're gonna rock up to Fulham with Lewis Hall and fucking Conor Gallagher and Mason
I
Mount.
say again,
Oh
We're
my
fucked.
God.
he wasn't. They weren't gonna. He wasn't, or they weren't gonna sign for a new contract. Someone comes in, the 31-year-old with 10 million, bid this January of FFP and stuff that they're worried about. They're gonna take it, no matter if they bring in a replacement or not.
They need to
They're
use that little
just going
10
to
million
take
to the Enzo deal. Put that little 10 million.
Well, I don't
Yo.
think that matters. I think that's separate money.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
But I'm
you
just
know.
saying they're not going to. This is business, guys. This is also a business as much as it is our game and everything like that. These guys
See, we
still want to make
fans.
money. You know what I mean?
We're friends, so I'm emotionally talking. I'm
That's
not
fine.
talking business.
Emotions is fine, but yeah, you always
I
have to
know.
see both sides. You
Right.
know,
That makes
If some guy, if you know a guy's not signing in the next 5 months, I'm going to walk out for free, right, without you getting anything for him, and someone comes along and gives you 10 million for literally 5 months of work. It's literally 2 million a month that they paid for him.
You basically paid for the
you
João
take
Felix
it.
loan fee, I guess.
Exactly, you pay for João Felix loan fee. That's done. So essentially,
Yeah.
you've got João Felix for free for the rest of the season. So
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah,
but
that's a good way to think about
Well,
it.
we're just thinking pessimistically. You feel me? Like
No,
like
I don't
I
think it's
think-
pessimistic. We don't have a replacement in yet,
it's
so
the-
we have to
it's
be
the
objective.
Think about, it's not even thinking about Jorginho anymore because that deal's done. It's about what happens to the midfield now. Going forward.
Right.
That's
no.
That's-
Right.
that's what we need to
That's
think
what I'm
about.
saying.
I feel like-
I'm
I feel
saying
like-
right now
I
we're
feel like
thinking worst
Jorginho-
case scenario. Right
Yeah,
now we're
here's
thinking worst
here's
case
the question.
scenario.
Here's the question for worst case scenario, right? Where did most of you think we were going to finish if we kept Jorginho in the team this year?
Yeah. That's,
No.
And we did.
No.
And say,
It's not.
no,
It's
no.
not
Answer the
about
question,
that.
please.
It's
Where did
not
most
about
of you
that.
think we'll finish in the table if we kept Jorginho?
Josh, we were just talking. Josh, this entire 6 months, even before the winter transfer window opened, we've been talking about how our midfield options have been slim picking, and now we just dropped another one. The only point that we are making is that we are treading on dangerous waters. That's
Okay,
the only point we are making.
No, dude.
That
Okay,
is the
but we're
only point
intense.
we are
So
making.
what would the,
Moving
what's are we gonna where do you think we finish if we don't have a midfielder compared to where we are now?
Around the same spot. Because listen, hear
So
me
then
out.
it
Hear me
means-
out.
so
Hear me
then
out.
it
Hold on, let me
literally-
just finish real quick.
I can
Did
put
not
the
move
end
the
to
needle
this
for you.
conversation right now.
I have
Just-
been Jorginho out for the past 5 seasons, if not longer than that, right? But
No, it's not even. This isn't even like a Jorginho specific thing. I'm
he's only
saying
been
in
here for-
general,
No,
we
no,
let
no, I know.
a
And this is
midfielder go.
what
I don't
mean
think
generally.
Jorginho was here for
And I'm
5
speaking
seasons. But
generally, and I'm speaking generally when I say that last game, Jorginho had one of his best games he had in almost a year. He had one of his best games, right? And that helped us create somewhat of a game, if you get what I mean. Like we looked there, we weren't getting overrun. Like it looked like we had some sort of what's it called? We looked like we had some sort of mentality. Now we're dropping him out, and we're gonna put Mason Mount,
all right, hold on a second.
Kovacic.
Nah, bro.
Look, no,
Are you
just
saying, like,
let it
Jorginho
go,
is the
let it
sole-
go. I didn't hear anybody say sell Rudiger 6 months before the contract ran out. I didn't hear anybody say sell what's his name Christensen, like the money wise, like stuff like that, on loan. You know, all I heard is, how dare we let those players live on free?
Right.
Where's that? Where's all those people that saying like, oh, Marina the bitch, let Rudiger and Christensen go on free. So you literally have a situation the same as then. 6 months before the contract is not going to be resigned, and we're going to lose the player on free. Where's the thing?
Alex, I can guarantee you, if Jorginho left for free in 6 months, almost everyone in here would be going, why didn't we just sell him in January and get a few bucks for him? Like, we let Jorginho go on a free.
I literally said I was going to be fine with him going for a free in the summer.
Yeah, same as I. That has never been that. Come on, let's be realistic.
I'm sure you guys.
The only point we're making, the only point I'm making right now is that we have no fucking midfield option. What?
What do you mean we don't have no midfield option? He didn't play first couple of games.
Who's our midfield option?
Bro, Dad,
who?
On Friday, who are we rocking up with?
Look,
what's his name?
We're still going to be the same team. So I just don't understand what you mean. Like,
on Friday, who is starting?
I don't know who's going to. We don't know who's going to be here on Friday.
Comes in.
Hold on a second, Lewis, you fraud. Enzo, we're buying Enzo. Is Enzo replacement for Jorginho?
Well,
if
one in, there's one out.
He asked Lewis the question. There's no need to jump in when he's asked Lewis.
There's one in and there's one out. So
it doesn't matter if it's one in, one out. If they're not playing in the same position, what's the point?
It does. You want to see Mount Gallagher in the midfield?
Enzo is Regista?
Well,
he's not a resistance. He could be a deep line midfielder.
He's a midfielder.
Yeah, and when you're saying who's going to play,
one in out, one in and one out.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking a specific dig at Lewis, but Lewis was the loudest one. One in, one out. I just want him to actually tell me if you have a problem with Jorginho leaving and you're like, who's gonna play instead of him next game, dog? I tell you, if we buy an Enzo, Enzo is not playing in Jorginho's spot. So no matter who you bring, unless you bring in Casado, there's nobody gonna be there because they both not playing in that position.
You're absolutely no. That might be.
What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
You've ever made. That might be the top 5 worst point you've ever made on this panel. Alex, that is Alex. That was a brainless tech. That was a brainless tech.
What were you talking about?
What are you
talking about? Jorginho
He's a midfielder.
Like, you want Jorginho gone?
Are you
serious? I get that.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Jorginho leaves the DM spot.
He leaves a center midfield spot.
Alex, you're the same person who said he hasn't been playing recently, and it's true. He hasn't been playing recently. Jorginho.
Oh my God. Okay, Enzo comes in. Who's the lineup? You, Doug, you ask me who's going to be lined up for the next game. I'm asking you, Enzo in the team, who's going to line up?
That I'm making. I have no clue. It can be Kovacic. It can be Lewis Hall. It can be Mason Mount. It can be Conor Gallagher. I have no clue. That is my worry.
And this is what I'm telling you with Enzo. If Enzo comes in, no matter who we have, Enzo is not going in the same spot as Jorginho.
So the
Enzo argument would be for next week. Think about it like this.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying at all.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. If he comes on Tuesday,
you told me Enzo will not come in to replace Jorginho in that position. Will still need to be
no, hold on. Alex.
Enzo's playing the highest midfielder on the field.
No, that's bullshit. He doesn't play
bullshit.
He's playing the second midfielder. He's not the one that sits all the time. But Jorginho is the one that sits.
He could play.
Zakaria is injured. For everyone saying Zakaria is injured. He's not playing.
I'm asking you, do you think Enzo is going to be direct replacement for Jorginho? That's my point.
It
could be. Okay. Okay, I want to see. Because I know for a fact Enzo is not a sitter, and Jorginho is. So no matter who you ask, what do you mean it's cap?
Jorginho is a limited player, so he only sits. Enzo can sit and Enzo can move. He's a athlete. That's the difference. You're
fixating on Jorginho's role. Jorginho is gonna sit almost everywhere he plays.
Yes, Jorginho
because that's just what he does.
Okay.
Maybe the coach wants something different. That's why he was okay to let Jorginho
that's kind of my thing, Moyer. Like I think a lot of people
making it seem like Enzo is some kind of one-dimensional player that he could at least he could sit if you want him to, and he has lovely range of passing. He knows how to break the line. He's athletic enough to run box to box, and he could sit. He's disciplined enough to sit back there. I mean,
what are you gonna say, Josh?
Well, I'm just like, when you read, some people say like, "Oh, now Chelsea have no more sixes. We don't have a six. Who's going to sit?" Like, you're assuming that's Potter is looking for a sitting lone 6 DM. He might not even be considering that profile at all. Which makes a lot of sense if you look at the kind of guys we're linked with. None of them are just like pure sitters that don't do anything else. Like,
I completely agree with you, but to add a little bit extra context, I think Dag, I'm talking. Hold on.
Go ahead, my bad.
We don't. Maybe we're moving on from that. Full-time six sitter all the time, but at the moment we don't have a defensive-minded profile, not a defensive six sitting all the time type of DM, but we don't have a defensive-minded midfielder.
What I was trying to say was it is a still position on the field that the ones that the deepest is not covered, even with Enzo in. Enzo is not. You don't want Enzo. Why would you? Like people Scott likes to say, why would you use the player and not put him in the best position for him? That's not his best position.
You're right, but
I know I'm right.
Someone else talk.
We don't have another option.
What I'm trying to say is
we don't have another option. What
I'm trying to say is that the club have also said that they're trying to bring Andre Santos, right? So maybe they're trying to rely on a kid as well to be that maybe DM6 position. So
it's about the profiles of who you partner someone with.
No.
If you put him next to someone who has a little bit more defensive,
I was actually trying to put, for example, Lewis. I will see more point what Lewis saying. We should not sell J5 for any reasons than people that saying like if we don't bring in nobody. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I got upset is because people saying like I'm upset because if we let Jorginho go and we don't bring nobody, that's just a mistake. If you think on the position of the play, you shouldn't be thinking of Jorginho selling Jorginho anyway, because we shorten that department no matter what. With Enzo or without Enzo.
And I agree with that.
I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved.
No, I don't care about your relief. I'm just saying I understand what you're saying. But at the end of it, you are still wrong. At the end of it, you're still wrong. Like if we take a midfield out of our already depleted midfield, it's just going to set us back even more.
Yeah, but Dag, you're assuming that we don't bring
hold on. Is this a new tweet right there?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
telling you, man.
Every time, man.
They don't want to put the news out until they find the replacement.
Can I also say, guys, it's okay to be emotional, but we are talking about just the transfer here, right? You're going to go through probably more emotional stuff in your life. This is football emotion,
like,
bro. Everyone's going, oh my god.
Yeah, Babalawa, you're Nigerian.
Andrew,
be in control of your emotions.
Andrew, if we really put it up, if you really compare this stream to other streams, this has been nothing.
I know. What I'm saying is like people are like, oh my god, it's like, dude, let's just.
Bro, I don't know why I'm like that.
No one's really tweeting though.
Listen, like even if the deadline passes,
don't go back home, Babalawa.
Even if the deadline
they're gonna look at you funny.
When the deadline passes,
You know what's even more emotional? Doug called me, this is the worst sentence you made, and then it's like, I agree with you.
No, I agree because the point that you made was wrong. You said that Jorginho and Enzo are not in the same position. They are midfielders. That is the same position.
By the way,
okay.
Because Enzo played deep for Argentina, so it would be in the same position.
And he played deep for
That's
Benfica.
what I'm saying.
Like, he does
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
So it would be
but he's not the deepest one.
He could
He's
be.
one- no,
For
he's one-
could be,
For
though.
Benfica, he was playing between the sixes.
Alex, for 6
Alex,
months,
Alex,
it's not a big deal.
I don't understand it, Alex. I think you're allowing your Jorginho hatred to cloud what you're thinking about.
And not just that. I feel like you see Enzo as like one kind of a one-dimensional player has to come at like. as a
I see
replacement for
Jorginho as more like what's his name, De Jong player, versus the other player.
Well, De Jong actually has some athleticism to him. He knows how to run. He knows how to like push the ball forward. He breaks the line. Jorginho,
And Enzo doesn't.
No, Enzo is better than FDJ to me. I mean, just because of like, like I said, bro, he's an all-round athlete. Like this guy, you look at him first physically, then his mental part of the game. I think he's the right player for Chelsea right now.
Rob,
no
Bernardo
other
Silva.
midfielder. No other midfielder.
Damn.
I don't even. Okay, look? What if Enzo deal collapses? Who's another option for you guys? Like,
Well, I mean, it's 3 o'clock right now.
Whoever Benfica's trying to get.
Exactly.
It's half 2. It's not even 3 o'clock. For God's sake!
Stop shouting.
Oh my goodness.
Whoever.
Timo,
you've got to back away from your mic, man. We can still.
Yeah, stop swallowing it, man. It's not only
Whoever gave Potter a professional mic needs to get a smack.
Yeah, man. You gave him the mic.
Revoke his Amazon. Revoke his Amazon.
So
there you go,
it's got headphones and everything for. But Timo.
Apparently, Barcelona are trying to get Bernardo Silva on loan right now. So,
he's available on loan.
Hey, why is Pep trying to throw the season away, bro?
Gerard Moreno, that's the Twakas just literally said that right now. So,
yeah, why is Pep trying to throw the season away, bro? What's up with him?
that thing that on top of microphone. It's the barrier. It's not meaning that you should open your mouth wider.
I would just get whoever Benfica's trying to get to replace Enzo as a
that
plan B.
makes sense.
You funny as shit. You funny as shit. That's what people were saying we should do to Brighton.
Yeah,
I would.
That too. I mean, for real. Because why can't we find Enzo before he's 120 million? That's what we got to start doing.
Because we didn't.
That's who Andre Santos.
That's who Andre. Yeah, exactly.
Because we didn't have a good scouting system. We've been.
Right.
Oh, I know.
We have that guy in now.
I say you can afford to scout those guys when you already have a solid team.
Exactly. Maybe in the future we now.
Like I said, Josh, there's no scouting for first 11.
Right, you got to build a base, and then you can scout to fill needs as you go, and
like I was saying from way back when, like this Chelsea owners are going to take us to the top, man. And people were like, oh, Brooklyn and everything. I just feel like these guys are, the ambitions from them is just going to be crazy. I mean, this is just a start, and I know.
I'm not going to lie to you. Is anybody surprised?
No, I'm not. I mean,
right? Let's be for real. The second the news came out that Todd Bowley was going to be the new head of the whole ownership group, I knew exactly where this was headed. I mean, we were spending big.
I didn't, so I'm not as good as Doug.
I was going to say,
I'm not saying you were as good as me. I'm just saying if you had just
until you started reading
the articles, a little bit of research, just
and news
a tiny bit of research,
what they're planning to do,
and look at what the Dodgers are too. So
yeah, if you just read a little bit, you would have figured it out.
I think that's the thing. Guys.
Okay, good for you, Greg.
With you guys,
I said it from
put the medal on your left titty.
I can't necessarily speak to the other.
It's already there, big fella.
I have no interest in baseball, so I've got no idea what the Dodgers are doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, same here. I really don't care.
You don't need to have interest in baseball.
Hold on a second.
He's the new owner of your favorite team. How would you not look into it?
Look, for me, if you watch football and you think that and you go to watch baseball, it's such a drag of waste of time. It's not even funny.
What type of football? American football?
No.
He says if you watch.
Yeah, I would have said soccer if I was on a MLS channel, but I'm not on a MLS channel, so.
You're right.
Yeah, the only real comparison you can make.
I'm a sports fan, so I watch every sport.
The only real comparison you can make between the Dodgers is that they spend money. It's just so much different the way you can send players and draft picks for play. There's a lot more.
It's
moving
not
parts.
It's about personality, though. No, Josh. It's about personality. It's about willing to trade every single last one of those picks for players.
Yeah, that's the similarity.
It's about the willingness to spend the money on top players. It's about the willingness to trade for the best. When you know he does that with one company, he's gonna do it with every single other one.
I don't even listen as much as Todd did in the summer. I think this winter one's more driven by Vivell, Christian and Egbali. You already see it.
But if you put those same people in Liverpool, they're not going to do anything.
But he stepped
they
back.
will.
Remember, he came out. He stepped
Yeah,
back.
they will. This is nonsense.
He stepped back. He announced he stepped back, and then we were on. Then we signed Mudryk.
But that's why that was the plan from the beginning. That was the plan
to hire the right people.
Yeah, to hire the right people.
That's the thing. You can. That's why I praise him as well. Like he hired the right people. Like fair play to him for like the signings, the hirings he made. Perfect. It's why I keep saying, and I'll keep banging on about it. Vivell was the best signing this season. Like, and fair play to Bowley for doing
He did
that.
what he said he was going to do. Like seriously.
No, exactly. He did say he was going to hire the right people. He showed us done that before. So
everyone was all caught up with the 4-4-3 formation thing, and they were acting like Bowley did not.
Listen. It's so. It's not. You don't have to look deep into this, right? The reason people were suspect of this guy is because he's an American owner and what they've seen at Arsenal and Liverpool and Man United. That's what everyone was afraid of.
Yeah,
right. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. There's no need
But turns out he's the only 20% of that American owners.
Back off.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like whether rightly or wrongly, he is judged. Like whether rightly or wrongly, he is judged because of the perception people have of American owners.
Yes, exactly. It was all because he's American. If he let's say this: would people have been has gone on about him if he was Saudi Arabian or from Qatar or something like that?
Well,
no, but because the bowling, the other guy is.
No, you're not listening. Bowley is the face of this management.
Yes,
right? People were. You heard in summer, people were down.
Yeah.
And we know the reason why. We don't need to go any deeper.
Yes, we need somebody from the Middle East because.
What I'm saying is, say if a sheikh had come in, like at Man City or something, no one would have the same response. They'd be like, they're going to spend the money. We trust that we've seen it at City.
All they'll say is the money from some.
All I can say is this board has all the kinds of representation. The Americans.
Egbali is Iranian, but he's more American than I am.
He's American as hell. You know what I mean?
He is not. He has.
Yeah, he is. If you never.
Okay. Hold on a second.
That guy was probably born here. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he was born here. Who was his parents, man? Ask any immigrant, man.
I know, I get it. As an immigrant,
you see, you get it.
But dude, your mentality.
I understand, but like in the US for a long time. His business model too is
That's not what I'm saying. The business model. He still has that little thing that no American has. That only specific region of people have. Because with my kids, like when my kids are saying stuff like blah blah blah, and I was like, look, shut up. There's no democracy in my house. There is a communism, and I'm Stalin. In this house, there's no democracy. You see what I'm saying? There's no freedoms of speech and shit. There's no.
They're gonna call child services on your ass if you keep talking.
And let them. If they think that it will gonna be a better life, let them do it. If they think that they have a better life in child services, I'll call them for them. But there's no democracy.
You're speaking the truth, though. You're speaking the truth.
So that's what I'm saying. If you a kid of immigrant or you one of the first of immigrant, I know you were born in America, but you still got raised by the parents that lived in a different world. So if you don't see Nigerian in you because you were born here or
I was not born in America. I was born in Nigeria.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying like if you
same thing and Alex, but you have to understand when you live here a long time, your perception changes. You still retain a lot of the way you're raised.
I understand what like Alex. I know what he's talking about. He's talking about like just having that
household,
still in you.
The household he grew up in.
Plus, like, using some things from your culture, in negotiations that, someone like Toboli would not do because he's from a different type of home. And
exactly.
I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, I understand that.
But like, you're just speculating. You don't know for sure if that's his Iranian side or that's just who he is.
No. We do know that because we have gone through it as well.
But you don't
Yeah.
know him. You
W-
don't
look,
know him.
look,
Yeah, we
look,
do.
look,
We do.
Moya.
If
There was
you
this
go through it, you know that
Moya.
it's a different way of living. Like it's a different way of
But
being
you
raised.
don't know him. I'm just saying you don't know
Okay,
him.
but
It's
like,
good to
Moya.
speculate, but you don't know him
No,
personally.
it's not. It's not the speculation.
It's
There's
not a
evidence to
speculation
it.
if there is
Let
evidence
me
and
let
proof.
Okay,
let
what
me
has
tell
he
you the
done?
evidence.
Okay,
What
okay.
he done? If the reports are right, he's the only one that fired Tuchel, not Ted Bully.
But for what reason? I heard stuff
Because
about
of the
what Tuchel was
arrogance.
doing. Anyone
Because exactly.
Okay, but
Because
you
of the
acting like
arrogance,
you
Moya.
acting like an
He
American.
was hold up. The report said, the
you
report
acting like
said
an
he was
American.
sniffing on some shit.
You acting like an
That's what-
American wouldn't fire someone because they're arrogant. Like, why is that only
No.
Iranian or Middle Eastern culture that they do that?
He-
you know what I
You-
mean? Like, I'm not
That's not
doubting.
fu-
I'm not. Hold up. I'm not doubting that potentially he is the way he is because of his blood and because of who his parents are and how he's raised, and that mentality hasn't left him. I'm not doubting. But you're still speculating based on things you don't know for a fact of what he's done or what he's not
It's
done.
not a fact.
You don't
It's not a
know
fact,
that.
but it's like it's what we feel.
My question to you: do you think that the not even question? This is what I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna drop this conversation.
Yeah,
There's a specific time of regions of the people the way they negotiate. Somebody have smile and do whatever thing behind the smile. Some people just do directly and cut the ties. So for me, no matter what you say, Moya, for me, Ted Bala is gonna be the one that doesn't smile and just tells you what it is. I don't care what you think if it's approved by you or not. My thing is Ted Bala is more the chill guy. He was the one that probably has the smile and everything when he fires people. But for me personally, that's my opinion. I didn't say it's a concrete. It's my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. I was just wanting.
Thank you. Like I said, I don't care what you think.
It's your opinion, but you were not saying it like it was your opinion.
No,
my
no. I didn't say it was a fact. I didn't say it was a fact. I said I have evidence of it. For me, the evidence of it, they fired Tuchel when he was popular with Chelsea fans. Why Ted Bowley? If Ted Bowley was that bad, why he didn't fire? Is that strong in business? Why he didn't let him go in the beginning?
Because
That doesn't really prove anything.
Iqbali found out Tuchel was sniffing on some white. So
Allegedly.
And if that's true, then that
allegedly,
completely breaks that argument.
Iqbali saw him.
Because anyone should be fired.
Is that? Hold on a second. Is that one of it? Is that the real
I
thing?
don't know it's true.
Whatever you say, please put allegedly beside it.
Okay, Alex, you know who Simon Jordan is, right?
No.
And I'm not putting this on. He's on the talk sport. He said, I think he said, like he heard from Todd Bowley himself why he was fired. And he didn't tell the reason, obviously, because it's confidential. But he said once he heard that, he said, like, he can't believe that he didn't fire him earlier. Or if it was him, he would have fired him earlier. But he didn't give the reason. And then after that, you started hearing some people say, like, we heard he was doing that stuff, something like that.
Oh, now the whole thing in India makes sense.
It's kinda, right?
Yeah. Now he's trying to find
And he
that
was going through
zoo
a
thing.
divorce.
You
He
know
was
them
going through a
Germans love
divorce
that
and
mess
stuff
and
through all that. So I could see it.
Oh, damn. This is the first time I hear it. He is a Snow White.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Like remember that game with Conte that they were shaking hands like that? You already know. I think it was
Yeah, but hold on a second. But hold on a second. If you're on cocaine,
He doesn't take cocaine.
no, hold on a second. If you're on cocaine, that actually makes you chill, not angry.
No, it makes you angry.
That's if he was.
That didn't sound like a legend.
Well, and hold on a second. Unless you downing, unless you going, if no, cocaine doesn't make you angry, man.
No.
Not angry, but it riles you up. It makes you think you're invincible.
Drugs have a different impact on the person. It's not just a blanket.
No, cocaine does not make you. Speed makes you.
Okay.
Whatever,
basically, it's an upper. You know, it's not a down.
Whatever,
So
let's
that's
move
all
on.
I'm saying.
Let's
So
talk about it. Let's move on.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well, whatever.
alright.
That doesn't make any
Move
sense.
on.
It was just a joke. It was a joke from me.
What I'm saying is, you not go to the rave concert sniffing a cocaine.
Move on.
I
Move
never
on.
seen cocaine before in my life.
Move on. Saying not losing players for free. Todd Bowley.
I've done it, and it's not it.
Who the
I've
fuck's
done all
Iggy?
drugs in the world, man.
Big up, top man. Get there. Saying Jorginho will improve Arsenal with better players and a system around him. I think so as well. But
good luck to him, man. Good luck to
Cap.
Yeah.
Good luck to that. But like, about the Iranian thing that you were talking about, Alex. Remember, like we're saying the reports that came out that said Iqbali's not taking no for an answer. You know, that's like an example you could use for like his staunch negotiation. You know, like,
but you could be
shit.
staunch without being Iranian. You don't need to be Iranian to be a hard man. That's my point.
I'm just trying to give him like an example. Like,
If he did something that was like very unique to the Iranian culture that you heard he did, then I get it. But being a staunch hard man and not smiling all the time is not unique to an Iranian person. That's all I'm saying. It's not.
Yeah, is it unique to America? What's the unique only to American thing?
Why is it about?
I don't know.
Why is it
smiling with your without your showing your teeth?
Exactly. So, why was the conversation started when Andrew said it? The only reason why everybody blah blah blah, it's because the American owners. Is that it?
That's right. That's what it is.
Exactly. So he was right, and I was right. That's the owners of American. We have the.
Let's face it, man. Everyone goes, "Oh yeah, man. Don't really judge anyone from where they're from."
They do it all the time.
Such bullshit.
and
you
it's-
need
and
to
it's
do
still
it
happening
sometimes.
now. And it's still happening now in the sense of like
everyone went. Oh, when we were part for sale, everyone's first thing was,
Not
I
Americans.
hope we get a Saudi owner, not an American owner.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's exactly what it was.
Exactly.
Negative
what
or
it was.
positive, they're predisposed things that you need to do sometimes.
Exactly, but everyone, you can go back. Oh man, hope we get a Saudi owner. We're gonna spend so much money on Saudi owners. When that report came out about that so-called Saudi bid or something like that, Chelsea Twitter blew up. We're back. We're gonna do this with the Saudi owners. And then it was down
Exactly.
to the Americans. It was like, oh man, we're gonna have to pick the best of a bad bunch.
As soon as I seen it was Bowley and I heard what he was saying, I and I did my research on him. I just felt confident.
Honestly, we need to give Abramovich a lot of credit because he picked the right people to do things that he probably wanted to do, but he wasn't able to do. Go above and beyond what he was able to do, and also forgiving the debt. Like,
well,
Build him a statue.
we found somebody is actually who's Iranian in chat. Nims9 said, "I'm Iranian myself. I wouldn't say personality is a representation of being from Iran."
Yeah, exactly. It's about
Okay.
yeah.
No. He's a businessman, but what I'm saying is, I think the way you're raised could be a partial to how you do business. Is that fair to say?
That's completely fair to say, but you
That's
don't.
fair to Thank say, you. yeah.
But
Let's
you don't
move
know
on.
the specifics of his culture that makes him.
No,
who he is.
that's what I'm saying. Let's end that.
That's
Let's
all
end
I'm
that.
saying.
It's fair to say, 100%.
Alex, I love you, but you know.
Yeah.
I think what you can say about
I know Nigeria is my favorite African country, but I'm questioning your Nigerianism. Nigeria is my favorite country in Africa, but your Nigerianism, Moyo, is questionable.
I've been gone for 20 years, so I only got 10 years of Nigerian in me. I'm pretty American. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, me too. Like that's.
I think what you can say,
I'm putting your Nigerianism in the questions. That's all I'm saying.
He said face camera bill. He said, I need to see if you're black.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, he knows that. All right, Dag.
We don't need another stream like that. Let's move on.
Oh my word, that's not.
I think
No
what you can say
way.
about all successful people at that level is they're all staunch negotiators. They're all shrewd businessmen. Like, you don't get to be the head of a $14 billion capital firm without being, a top businessman. Same with Bowley. Like, all guys at that level are high-end achievers and all staunch negotiators, man. They're
Yeah, I think Ahmed got somebody hitting on Ahmed in the chat.
Relax, man. What are you talking about?
No.
Ahmed, you live.
I'm alive, man.
No. There's a gringo guy in the chat asking if Ahmed.
Gringo is trying to
When-
chat you up. Bro.
Yeah, he wants to know if you're available. If you're available.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong with that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's
I'm
right-
taking.
it's right inside the
I already have a
group, bro.
go for me. It's alright, man.
So, why are you sorry? Why are you sorry?
Listen, I'm just being nice in it, Just
No. No. Why are you sorry? If you weren't taken, you would be okay.
No.
Why are you sorry?
Whatever, man. Shut up, Alex, man. I don't know how to say it properly, man.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be blushing right there, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, man. I'm not. Relax.
That's not the place you're blessing, right here.
Oh my god, Alex, man. Shut up with the Skyline Minxes, man.
Yeah.
Josh, take care.
All love, Ahmed. All love.
Have a good one, though.
Yeah, big up, guys.
All right,
Let me apologize to Scott. I was a little bit heated at the beginning of the stream. Apologies, Scott. I love Scott. Big up, guys.
Oh man, I wasn't even here for that. What happened?
Hey, we all
What
a bit
happened?
hit it, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Nobody cares what you've been heating up over there. Just stop the restrictions, man.
Wait, what's
and
that? Enzo deal is off? No.
Shush.
No, it's just a Gallagher deal. We're not gonna sell him to Newcastle.
Yeah, that's your boy's fault, man. You don't want to go Newcastle.
At this point, I don't think we can let go of any other midfielders.
Let me ask a question. How does that story make sense since we sold Jorginho to Arsenal? That we see Newcastle as rivals. How does that make sense?
Because Arsenal already because Newcastle can drop out. Arsenal already.
No, that doesn't. It's,
logically.
I can tell you how they can see them rivals. They see Arsenal rivals this season, not in the next 5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I think
very good point.
I know.
I completely agree.
Doesn't make sense.
Alex, you're just getting all the praise today, okay? Just take it.
Yeah, my
I
nipples
don't know
are
why you
hard.
guys agree. You didn't hear what he said. What he said doesn't make no sense. What he said.
It is makes sense.
Yeah.
You're just too dumb to understand that sense.
Yeah, he's right. Wait, hold on. Andrew, why you back up? I agree with Alex. Alex,
you guys. Alex has gone ooh like that with a watch or something. Everything.
Mala, bila, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Oh, NPC, man. What a NPC.
Look into my eyes. You'll see. You will agree with everything that I say going forward. Now wake up. Click.
And let the blood flow go. And let the blood flow go.
Wow, Alex, good point, Alex. Great point. I agree with you. No, but
that's exactly how it is. We're looking at the bigger picture, man.
This is great. This is great. This is example of clickbait, right? Look at who's the picture of, right?
Enzo. Okay.
But what's the story about?
Gallagher.
Where's the blonde mount, man?
People will see that picture and think, "Oh, it's an Enzo update." This motherfucker's talking about blonde mount. Who gives a fuck?
You know.
Listen to me when I'm saying things. I'll give.
We're not listening to you.
Ooh, Alex is talking. Let's listen.
Yeah, listen to me when I speak. And Fatur, stop swallowing the microphone, man. You're supposed to speak in it, not swallow it. My question is to you. What do you think Arteta is gonna be if he does? Think of Arteta's point of view. All of his trying to get signings have been short to 5 million to 10 million valuation, and they didn't got him. Do you think it's a confident manager that this manager is going to be at the club next time if somebody else comes for him? Let's say City get it or go away from Pep Guardiola. Would they consider Arteta to replace him?
Yeah, probably.
So please tell me, if Manchester City comes for Arteta, as Arteta, do you think he will accept the job, or he will be saying no? This board, this club backs me for the past couple of times that I got beat by anybody else by 5 million.
Yeah.
On the Premier League challenging run, I got Jorginho.
Yeah.
So how you can tell me that we should consider Arsenal as a long-time rival? When people saying the rivalry is it's irrelevant. The real rivalry, it's the ones that challenge for the title, challenge for the trophies. Those are rivalries. The games like Tottenham, if they're relevant to the title, it's not rivalry. It's basically a couple of friends of yours that live near you saying I'm a Tottenham fan and you are Chelsea fan. In the real world, the rivalry is the one that closest to you to challenge for the title. That's the rivalry. Like, for example, I think rivalry between Tottenham and Arsenal was stopped long time ago. It's just emotional game. That's it.
By the way, the Ben Jacobs tweet is just about Caicedo staying at Brighton. That's all it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Bro, that's crazy. Man, we gotta get Enzo quicker. Yo. Just activate that damn release clause, man. Bully, just activate it.
They already activated.
No, they did not. If you activate, you gotta pay the one lump sum. What they're doing is installments.
Hey, anyone want to go to Farnborough to pick up the jet?
Jesus.
The jet's already over there.
Yeah, just go there. See when they flying back.
The jet is in Lisbon already, bro.
Yeah, it's like the guy. You wanna come? You wanna come for dinner? You wanna come for dinner? Come. I'm not gonna be there.
No, I'm just saying like if they decide to pick him up and then land in Farnborough, then get a photo on it.
Why would they?
I'm just saying, man.
I'll say this again. Why would another jet need to go out if these guys being billionaires have the?
How fat do you think Enzo is?
Yeah.
Like you? Like me?
Like me?
He needs 2 jets. It's not like he needs 2 seats in the jet, and Ted Bala will be out of seat.
No, what they're going to do is they're going to sneak him in a suitcase. like transport him that way. Like I said, guys, they don't have to. He doesn't have to travel to do a medical with us. You know that he can do it in Portugal. What?
Cricket.
That was some weird ass echo, but yeah, that's gone.
By the way, the Chelsea player went on loan. That midfielder, the Italian kid.
Lady. Yeah, he's gone to Reading.
He went to Reading. Yeah, I mean, at least Andre Santos will be back, so that could be an option.
Nah, that'll be a positive. Rigo Parks dropped a donation saying Jorginho and Partey plus and Odegaard are solid. Our weak midfield is weaker with no 6. If no Enzo or Caicedo, then what? Hey, then we got the Mount and Gallagher pivot, my friend. Mount, Gallagher, Bakayoko will win it all. We'll win it all. Yeah,
Hey, did you see the news that the Benfica, what's his name? Enzo is not in the team to play today?
Yeah, we saw that.
Yes.
That was like
yeah, well, but I think that's normal. Though,
Happened last time too.
Yeah, it happens. I feel like it's kind of normal.
His head's not in it. His head's not in the right.
No. What I'm saying is, if you think that the conversation is over, I don't think so. Because if the conversation was over, he would have been in the team.
Oh yeah, we know that. That's why they.
No. But the people saying over here like it's over, like you know what I'm saying? There's no.
That's right. It's not over.
It's not over, man.
I know. I'm just being pessimistic, so
Yeah,
I don't want to.
What's his name is saying? If Chelsea don't get Enzo Fernandez, they definitely can't get Caicedo. So it's over, man.
Oh no.
So it's Enzo a bust, really? So
yeah, listen, 8 hours left. Enzo a bust, quite literally, isn't it?
Yeah, do not come back. Bali, do not come back to London without that dude, man.
I don't even know who can even get on loan.
Why not Bala? Why you said Ted Bali? Why not Todd Bowley?
Whoever is there, I don't give a shit.
I don't think Bowley's in the US probably.
He's in the US.
No, Bowley's working on our deal.
Yeah, he's not there. No,
I know he's not working on Enzo deal. He's working on somebody else's deal.
If you have to kidnap Enzo, get him.
No, seriously, he's working on the Lavia deal. The rumor is we're working Lavia
another
deal.
loan means we have an obligation to buy the player.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying to you. So you know that is out of the window.
The straight up transfer or another loan means obligation, and I just don't see that.
I don't know what's gonna happen in it. So.
Nobody knows here what's gonna happen. If you knew, I will fly you to the US, to Las Vegas, and you're gonna place all the bets for me.
So it's 3 o'clock in UK right now. What time does the transfer close?
It means 10 o'clock on East Coast.
8 hours from now. 8 hours from now.
Okay.
Let's say 11.
11.
He literally uses this microphone like a dildo, man.
Before the deadline,
There's no need for that.
Hours.
Before the deadline, you can still put in intentions to sign a player.
Yeah, we can get an extra hour essentially until midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pushed the Oba transfer because of that.
Yeah, we did. We pushed the Ashley Cole transfer because of that.
Do you not know what time we last time we get a bang on?
He's swinging that microphone. Look how he's talking, man. The microphone is behind his.
If I go this, you complain. If I go this, you complain.
Well, no, because you.
Yeah, but.
With you. It's either too close or it's too far away.
How about this? Like what time did we sign a Bambi last window?
This guy, man. lost it, big man.
It's not that bad, bro. They just they're just fucking with you. It's not
He
that
used
bad.
the two hands meant to hold the microphone.
What you want me to do?
Don't
Yo,
do
pause.
that, as a bro. Don't do that. Bro. As a bro,
Pause.
don't do that. I'm trying to
Damn,
help.
you're doing the Gunk 3000 and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's not a good look, bro.
That's crazy. Bro.
Simulation.
You're
Pause.
holding it with two hands.
Pause.
Fanta, just turn
Yo.
your video off. Just turn your video off. You're safe for that, man.
Jesus
Keep
Christ.
training.
Can't be asked.
Who said that?
Major grippage, Fatter. Major
God,
grippage.
Oh my gosh.
He's literally holding the microphone
Why am I
like this.
catching three the last 2 days?
Yeah, man.
He's a flute
Hold
player.
that, man. Hold
Like a
that, man.
baguette. Like a meatball sub.
Oh my
Last 4
God.
days, actually. I don't think-
Oh my word.
Man's counting
He uses the microphone the way Russian Orthodox priest using the candle thing like.
A lot of J5 fans are having a meltdown on Twitter, man. You guys
Oh
like
man.
bad Chelsea takes. He's having a meltdown.
That's just they've got the emotional range of a 2-year-old. Right?
Bro is going through it
Oh,
right
shit.
now.
Nizar apparently saying that the make or break meeting is happening right now, apparently. Between
Like the
Chelsea
others
and
won't
Benfica.
make or break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. That's another make or break,
No, the
you know what I
first
mean?
Yeah, man, that's
The
a
first
timeout,
meeting was
you know.
The
That's a
first meeting
timeout.
was a make meeting. The second meeting was a break meeting. Now it's a make or break. This one.
Meet and greet. The other
And
ones
then
were meet and
they'll have
greet.
a make or break part 2 in
Andrew,
a couple hours.
Yeah.
Do you think the reporters just hop on thesaurus and just search up new ways
Well,
to say the same shit?
It's the brilliant use of language, isn't it? It's just, you know, it's
Very
like-
elaborate
like-
language, isn't it?
They said, "Here we go. We're on the way."
They're literally using
We're
synonyms.
coming.
They're literally just doing synonyms, man. They just go to the English synonyms, type in the what they used last time, find another way of saying it, another word, boom, innit? Simple.
Thesaurus.com, bro. Journalist's best friend.
Trust me, bro. Source.
Let's have it right.
No, let's get your own catchphrase. Let's do that.
They'll run out of terms
That's
to use.
exactly what kind of a catchphrase you can use, like a baby.
That was good. That was good. Do that one.
My 3-year-old using the same catchphrase. Wee.
Yes.
Oh
guys.
wow! What did you do to that secretary?
Oh, Kai, why you been here, man?
Set her right.
What's going on,
Hey.
Patrick?
It was sorted, man.
It was sorted.
Now. From now on, it's gonna be better, man.
Hey, why are you out of breath? Hey, why are you out of breath?
Why you out of breath from the meeting?
It's the risotto. It's the risotto, man.
Risotto.
Kai, what did I do, man?
He said it's done. The Enzo deal is done.
Who said that?
Nah, Kai said the
Huh?
deal is done.
Oh,
He said
right.
he went to a meeting.
No,
He
he.
would say Enzo's done in such a calm voice, bro. Nah, bro. I'm.
Oh, I
He's
thought
not
you
that
went to a
important.
Yeah.
Kai is not that
Not
important, man.
Exactly. Man. I wish I
That's not the meeting. Usually
They didn't know
like,
Kai
oh,
was that
it's
much of a
done.
reason, man. He's leaving
It's
mountains,
done.
yeah?
I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
Kai is a gypsy stripper. What kind of business you think he's doing it?
This nigga, he called you Magic Mike.
Yeah, he is Magic Mike.
Kai.
Magic Kai.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you, Pudgy Alex. Thank you, Pudgy Alex.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
Kai,
So,
Kai.
Yeah, Graham Bailey
Lewis,
dropped a
Lewis,
tweet
you
saying
having
Chelsea.
Go ahead. My bad.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
Graham Bailey's dropped a tweet. Let me have a quick look.
Please, God,
Chelsea and
please,
Lisbon
God.
now for what they think could be definitive meter.
Oh, I saw that yesterday.
Oh, fuck off.
Make a break,
Copy and
definitive
paste.
meeting.
Copy and
Like,
paste.
bro, I could be a journalist too. What? I'll just be typing the same
So
thing.
what, hang on. All the other meetings before that weren't definitive. They were just like,
Like-
maybe we'll just do this. Now it's
Like-
definitive.
What were you cooking in those meetings, man? What were we having?
Yeah.
Because Chelsea fans are giving them the biggest likes, the biggest.
What TV
You know,
fine dining, man? That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're giving them. That's why every freaking journalist is reporting on. Even the ones that we don't even trust. Oh, Enzo is on the plane. Oh,
They're
Enzo's
gonna
on
be
the plane.
jobless.
I'm
for 6
gonna
months.
DM Nizar and be like, use decider meeting next on your next update.
He's
Right.
not even
Let
he's
me.
not
Decide
even-
the
Can I suggest anybody a really good Twitter account to follow? The best account in the world. It's
find
named
it.
Fight Heaven. Fight Heaven.
That's what
This
just
is-
comes up.
That's when that Russia was playing with a bear.
I just like the terminology when I like the terminology.
It's weird, like a street fights happens, like the people just. I laugh and crack so much, man.
I know what he's talking
man.
about.
The only
like
fighting I watched
when
between
they say
two women at
club is
McDonald's, man.
preparing
That's
a
the only
bid.
fighting I watch.
Now he's talking about two drunk people going at it. He's just talking about two crackheads going at it.
No, not only that. They have like 2 or 3 videos every day, man.
35 million with add-ons for Conor Gallagher. Why would we accept that when Everton put in 40 million?
They put in 45.
Why would we
plus
accept that?
millions.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid. You
Wait,
don't know.
is Gallagher being sold?
I don't know. Someone put in.
Gallagher said no. Hell no.
Top Skills Sport saying Newcastle submits an official bid to Chelsea for Gallagher.
Someone
They're not
put in
going to
the chat.
accept anyway.
Someone put in the chat. Breaking
But
news:
big up, bro.
someone is meeting somewhere.
Gallagher might win them the league, bro.
Breaking news: the meeting switched to Zoom.
Oh, apparently the Rafael Leao.
Breaking news: the meeting is definitive.
Apparently Rafael Leao's contract talks have broken down. Apparently.
Well, AC Milan.
Breaking news: they changed the cookies into biscuits in the meeting, man.
Yeah, that's like
fucking breaking
news. They switched from tea to coffee.
Breaking news: the
coffee
Apple
was very
coffee.
good.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Meeting has been adjourned.
Breaking
news. I want to
change from the left hand to the right hand. Yeah,
that's the only guy.
They're having a meeting to decide the definitive meeting. That's what's happening.
That's the only guy. That's the only guy I trust. Here we go. That's it.
Make
here we go.
All right. Question to you guys: when do you guys think we know exactly if he's coming or not?
2 hours.
Here we go.
2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. I think by 6 my time, like 5 your time, I think we will know.
And that's like 12 my
2 hours.
10 to 11 tonight.
Yeah. Probably half 3.
I'll say 11 p.m. UK time.
I'll say 3 p.m.
I'll say 6
No,
p.m.
actually, no. I'll say 1 in the morning UK time.
I'll say 6
I'll say
6
3
p.m.
I'll say 3 p.m.
No, but that's not fun, man. Because then we know because the window's closed, bro. So if he's not here, he's not
I know.
Here.
That's the only way you will know that the deal is done. And I'll give you 2 hours after
No, Alex,
thing.
you know why
because it still can be going through 2 hours after.
Let's say they signed. Let's say they agreed everything at 8. Is there time for them to do the medical, sign everything, print the contract, sign them?
If they file the paper to the FA by 10:59, it doesn't matter when you do the medical. All you need to do is file the paper.
Yeah, you have to file intention to do the deal.
The deal, and that's it.
11 p.m. Yeah, so you have to do that. So that gives you then an extension of how long, whatever it takes
You-
to get the deal done.
The people been signed day after the deal's done.
Dude, we signed Ashley Cole like 5-6 hours later after the transfer window.
Transfer window was closed.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think you're thinking like FIFA, where you do it like 1 hour.
yeah,
before.
the countdown.
No. I mean, rumor-wise. When are we don't think we're gonna? We're gonna.
Rumor
know.
has it.
I think 7 or 8 or something like that.
What did I say? Kai is a
anything
gypsy
from
king.
Two guys have to say something. Orny, what's his name? Ornstein, what they call Orny Bomb, and
Who the fuck is
Fabrizio. Here
Orny
we
Bomb?
go.
Are you making up Twitter accounts? Who's Orny
I
Bomb?
swear to
I never heard
God,
of him.
Orny Bomb. That's what they call him. Orny Bomb.
No, they call him.
Who?
Ornstein Dagger.
I know. Ornstein Dagger. Yeah, that's what it is. Ornstein. Yeah, that's what it was.
An Orny bomb is a drink that Fata has at weekends.
Oh, Orny Bomb.
Boy, calm down. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fatur sits on his hand, so it feels different.
Don't deny it either.
No, yeah, he sits on his hands, make sure that they go now, and then he goes to town like it's like it's a stranger helps him.
Astaghfirullah. Boy.
You know who's the happiest on this stream? Ahmed. He's not catching any strays today.
Nah, to be fair. No.
We switched from yesterday to you to today's Fatur.
No. Ahmed is literally the Ryan, man. He's a Ryan.
Ahmed is as laid back as his hairline, man. He's very laid back.
This guy.
Ahmed,
So apparently, like the only problem is the installment plan. Really?
Yes.
It's not even. It's just the installment plan. Come on, man. Just Take two
Just pattern up,
years
man. That's
off.
all I'm saying, bro. Just pattern it,
Come on,
man.
like, what the hell, man? Well,
Where's that ball? Why that ball is not in any spaces now?
They're doing like
So he will see how nervous we are.
Shit, man.
He's too busy sorting out Enzo, bro.
Not
Let's
that
go to
ball.
Portugal.
That ball is working on Lavia.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I imagine.
That's for the winter, for the summer.
I actually like, I like that vision of selling Jorginho to if the rumors is right. I like this the rumor obviously sold already, but my point is I like the rumor of Jorginho being sold because of Andre Santos, because I think that kid has a bright future in us. Like
I think
like
so too. The kid
I
is...
think he's just amazing. Like the runs he makes, how strong he is already looking physical. And he scores goals from the midfield.
He
I feel like
could be a direct replacement to Jorginho, like the direct.
Right. The what? The
Direct replacement for Jorginho.
That's the best he's ever sounded as well, by the way. The best he's ever sounded.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
hacked his Wi-Fi.
Someone clip that picture.
Leon came in for Bakayoko. So Andrew, I know he's your favorite.
Who?
Leon came in for Bakayoko.
Leon.
Yeah.
Let's
Leon.
hope they agreed to his terms at least.
Did they say
our player?
Did we guilt trip them into loaned him back?
Timmy Bakayoko.
Did we guilt trip
Ahmed's
them?
hairline walked away.
I don't know, but he's just gone.
When
Go
I
ahead.
kept you, mate.
Nice news.
what?
It's your tweet.
Yeah, he said the same thing. Oh, it's a decisive meeting. That's all he said, bro. It's a decisive meeting.
I mean, come on now.
Decisive, definitive, important.
The finale. It is
the conclusion, the last
The-
resort.
you know,
whatever
yesterday
they
they said was the
the
last
last,
match.
the final valley,
Enzo.
the final valley. You know what I mean? The
Yesterday
water
I had
and
the
the
Enzo, the end
Yeah,
game.
it's a high noon shootout, stuff like that. Shit.
You know how they're gonna decide it. They decide it.
Whatever happens here happens now.
I know how they're gonna decide the transfer. You know how they're gonna decide the transfer. If they're gonna accept it or not. Yeah. Roy is gonna grab a piece of paper, and if he can throw it on the bin from the beginning of the room to the end, last of it, man. That's how they decide if he sell it to us or not, man.
I heard
Enzo should just pull a Casado.
I heard they logged online to
I love
GTA online,
Benfica, but
and they're just trying
release
to kill
me.
each other online. That's all. Most kills wins.
Casado actually did that.
To
And
stay
he
in Brighton.
He literally wrote a statement of him leaving. He stayed in the end, man.
What a
He wrote that
dumbass.
statement. He wrote that statement like a deal had been agreed. You know what I mean?
He was like,
Do you think he's gonna be like Peter the Wingy outside the what's his name?
Yeah, he's
Parked in
more
the car.
He's like after like me and my 10 brothers are are understanding of this transfer. But Brighton gave me everything, but I'm happy to record a record fee. I'm like, which record fee, bro? No, but nothing was agreed, man.
Like, what are you saying, bro? Why would your agent even let you do that shit? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That was a great back in the day. Madness.
Oh man,
How as a fan base, the way we give meaty players our best songs is embarrassing, right? The Bakayoko song is one of the greatest songs we've ever done as a Chelsea fan base, and we gave it to him.
You think so? You think it's better than the Fabregas one?
I'm not saying I said it's one of. I said it's one.
Okay.
It's like, but we didn't even have one for Hazard. It was just Eden.
Hazard. I actually like to like that, bro. I used to chant that motherfucker too.
Actually, Eden Hazard's name is kind of weird.
Nothing rhymes with it. Yeah, nothing rhymes with it. Exactly.
I know, but the fact that we didn't, no one could think of anything for 8 years for Eden Hazard, and this guy comes in after 6 months. That's one of the best songs a Chelsea crowd has ever done. It's embarrassing.
He's Hazard, he's better than Ronaldinho. I couldn't get that going through Matthew Harden, sadly.
But even that's not. That's just replacing.
That's disgusting.
I thought it was a decent chant.
No, fucking but like,
but compare
You're
that
haters.
to the Bakayoko.
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm not for the cap.
I give my life savings to fund my idol Mason Milner banner. The banner.
Mason Mount, the boy who had the dream.
The boy who has
Big
a
up
dream.
Big Rams as well, saying, imagine how good of a reporter you have to be to say words like decisive, crucial, final meeting on deadline day. Once you get to a certain level, that's all you need to do.
He forgot definitive.
There's somebody said that Casado on the way to London, but didn't say where.
No, he's not. He's not.
I would just say on that super chat, by the way, on that super chat, the reason why that reporters can do that is because, like, I don't know what it is about transfers and the transfer window. It's because it sends fans loopy. Like, you'll have fans literally waiting on a guy's every single word that he can afford to do that. He can go about decisive talks, crucial talks. This is crunch time or this nonsense. Like, he can say that because you've got people waiting on his every word.
Yeah. And like, Enzo's deal is the biggest transfer news.
I was going to say, like, we saw it. We saw it in the streams, both streams yesterday. Like, you've got people that are literally like checking every tweet and like tracking planes and like they're literally, I don't know what it is, they're going nuts.
That's me minus the planes. I'm not Fatur. I'm not gonna do the plane thing. Everything else, I did it, bro. The tweeting,
me, man? I didn't do anything.
you deserve it for your behaviors. That's the consequences.
Thunderbolt was a great track.
Consequences for your habits, Fatur.
I said for your habits, bro. Oh man.
It's even more surprising to me that it's surprising to you that people react to you.
What is my dirty habits, man? What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Well, you're only
see-
number one fan, bro. That's
All right, here we go.
Absolutely
So,
not. No,
let's
no.
do this. Let's do this. What's your dirty habits? Okay, let's go.
You're only fans.
I'm not going to do it.
Can we not do exposed session on this channel, please?
I thought this is a common knowledge.
Yeah, I thought everyone.
I honestly
Let's start with everybody's dirty habits. Mine,
No,
big ass, big tits. What's your dirty habits?
One after you.
Let's start with A.
Fat cheeks and small brain.
So A is for.
That's Kai. That's Kai.
Fat cheeks and small brain, Alex. That's my fetish, bro.
Small
this
brain.
here,
Fatur, if she
will
breathes.
break the internet, man. I can't wait for the here we go. This here we go is gonna hit like crack.
Kai literally said. He likes the girls with the small brains, so Vavel don't know what happens to them.
Big ass, bro. That's
you know.
key, bro. Small brain and big ass.
Fucking hell. But yeah, guys, we probably will wrap up the stream here. We'll be back later tonight, probably around like 7 or something. We're gonna go live. Probably from then until deadline day. So keep a lookout.
Yeah.
And yeah, big
Until
up everybody.
deadline day.
Until
Today
the
is
end
the
of
deadline day.
Until the end of deadline day. My bad. I'm still waking up.
Leave
Still
Lewis
waking-
alone. He's not usually up this early.
Yeah,
man.
Leave him alone.
This is like 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
That's usually when Lewis sends the link, 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Oh yeah, but that's all straight after I wake up. Straight after. But yeah, we're raiding Gem, so no one go anywhere. We're raiding Gem. We'll be back later tonight.
No, we're not. We need a break.
Everyone, like, subscribe, and yeah, as always,
Fuck the
trust
pineapple.
Trust the project. And also, big up.
Why is he in a prison? What the hell?